Hello.
I'm back from eating a whole pizza like the gluttonous fuck I am.
Oh, hang on a second. I need to turn on my air conditioner. Probably pretty noisy.
I can't hear it at all. You can leave it on.
Hold on. Really?
Yeah, I can't hear it at all.
What if I position the mic? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can... like if I turn it away. Is that any different?
No, I can't hear it at all.
And then if I turn it this way?
Matt, what part of I can't hear it at all?
Alright, alright. I just don't want, like, you know, like a hiss to show up in the, like to, you know, be distracting. Stuff like that. I care about sound quality.
The gluttonous fuck I am. No, yeah. I'm the dude who eats way more than he should and then just goes and runs forever.
In like 10 minutes. What the heck did you...
Dude, I eat so fast it's retarded.
How many slices of pizza?
8.
All 8.
All 8. All 8.
Of a...
cheese pizza.
Personal size?
No, medium cheese pizza.
Oh, medium. Alright. Slightly better.
And we're back. We're playing Cliff.wad.
Cliff. What is Cliff?
No, that's the nice thing about being physically active is you can just eat like a horrible human being and not have to worry about it. Like, alright, I'll go run 5 miles. That'll take care of that.
I gotta start doing that.
Do it, dude. You'll feel a lot better.
Well, like a while ago, I just stepped on the scale and I saw a 9 in a place that I did not want to see it, so I was just like, ah! But actually, that was after 2 days of... That was actually, whoops, not my microphone. That was actually 2 days of being at a wedding and then going into the city for like a birthday party and drinking a lot, so yeah, that'll do it.
I'm assuming that was a 290.
No, God, no.
Oh, okay.
190.
A 190?
290? How fat do you think I
I
am?
don't know.
Is it because I'm like in the picture that I'm on Skype? I'm just like, kind of leaning back and I have like 5 chins.
Yeah, no, dude, no. Well, dude, no, it all depends. Like if you're thin, like, dude, I'm only 160.
Which I'm not.
Oh, I'm only 160, but like that's like thin guy. But like if you're really like buff, you could be like 225 and still be thin.
Well, I mean, yeah, it would be like it's mostly muscle mass at that point, and muscle's way heavier than fat. But no, I'm definitely
Okay.
fat intense.
Fat
Well,
intense.
Not very. I don't know. I'm definitely 20 pounds over what I should be.
Definitely 20 pounds over you should be. Okay, yeah. So yeah.
I'm 5'3", so it looks like even worse. So
Oh, okay. See, 6 foot 160 here.
Yeah. I mean, like, you probably look, like, really thin. Now, if you take you and you squish yourself down to 5'3", it's already bad. And then you add, like, 20 pounds, and then it's even worse.
Okay. See, when I think like 225, a dude who's like just thin, I'm thinking like a 6 foot old dude, not a 5'3". You're shorter than Essel, dude. How's that possible? Essel's short as fuck.
Essel's, what is he, like 5'7"?
I think,
maybe?
yeah, Essel's like 5'7".
I am 5'3", 5'4". I don't know, my driver's license says 5'3", and the last time I was measured it was like 5'4", so I really don't know.
Dude, no.
I mean, like, one time I'm wearing shoes, the other time I'm probably not wearing shoes, I don't know.
Yeah. Alfonso and I both qualify for that bean pole.
Yeah.
And
oh, there was, like, I nearly, like, hit a dude in, like, New York City, and he was, like, tall, but he had, like, a Vanilla Ice haircut, and he was, like, right in the middle of the friggin', like 4 lanes, like a 4-lane road, and he was just, like, right in the lane, and this is, like, at 4 in the morning. What the fuck are you doing at 4 in the morning in the middle of the road?
Okay. We call that Costa Mesa here? Dude, okay. I've seen a dude hop a fence to, like, a private residence, right? In his pajamas, like, hop over a private residence fence in his pajamas, walk entirely across a busy highway in the middle of the day, mind you.
Oh,
like,
geez.
while there was, like, traffic was coming, no fucks given. I mean, like, full-on swagger, just, I don't give a shit, and then hop another fence and just keep on going.
Swag as fuck. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It gets crazy. Like every once in a while, like in my area, you'll get like you'll see like some Hispanic people like just like running across the highway and just like, oh my God, like I mean like they don't do it with high traffic, but like they're just like, oh no,
people here do it. People here do it in high traffic. They don't give a fuck.
Like I'm just like, oh man, I guess they they have to walk and whatever, but like these people are hardcore if they're walking across highways. Mad respect.
This is Cochran's.wad. It is not Coffin's. You're incorrect.
Cochrane?
Yeah, we got guys who do that across the freeway here. not a highway. No, there's no lights or shit. No, they do it across the freeway.
What's the difference between a highway and a freeway?
Highway has lights.
Oh, wait, is that the only one? Is that the only difference?
I'm pretty sure a freeway is a highway. It's just normally distinguished between which one has lights.
I wonder if they're just called differently.
Well, here we call freeways, and highways highway. I don't know because I don't know like the vernacular of the East Coast in that sense. Like I know, like for example, I don't know. Do you guys call it like I and then insert the number of the freeway here? Because like here it's just the 5, the 10, the 55.
Wait a minute, this wad is actually like spelled like Johnny Cochran?
Yes, like Johnny Cochran.
If this wad is shit, you must have quit. Oh man, I totally remember that trial. You remember that trial?
I remember that trial.
OJ trial. Ah, those were the days. That was the late 90s in a nutshell.
Oh.
That's all that was on TV.
Yeah, it was. That was Cochran's.wad. The map was shit, and I absolutely did acquit. This is Coffin.wad. Dude. Coffin.wad is... Oh, no, it's not a deathmatch level. There's just a million fucking shell boxes. Okay, so the item placement in the deathmatch levels of Maximum Doom has been absolutely fantastic.
To the max.
Yeah, like, okay, like, I think this is a deathmatch level. So look at this item placement. Just soul spheres and mega armors and just, like, mega spheres.
Like part of the the deathmatch map has to be like, you know, balanced. It has to be like, yeah, it has to have some kind of fun element in it.
The fun element in 1995/4 was apparently loading it up with a fuckload of ammo.
Well, that was everybody who attempted to make a map ever. Like it was just like, oh, I finally figured out how to place a thing. Let's just put like 50 cyber demons in here and 50 megaspheres in here, and then a whole bunch of Commander Keens everywhere. Or maybe that was just my first map.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it, Matt. That is right on the nose of what the fuck Maximum Doom is in a nutshell.
I mean, like, at least in Doom Heaven, like, it had some, like, classics from Doom and stuff like that, like the Legends series and I think Dwango 5 was on there.
Dwango 1 was in here, and it had a really, like, an obscenely good map for the era. Like, what I just did, like, in Futurama, you know that character Hedonism Bot? Who sits in the I apologize for nothing. That chain of items I just picked up was Hedonism Bot.
So many shotguns and shells. I'll never run out.
Yeah, oh god.
Oh, jeez. It's like, why bother playing the deathmatch maps? They might not even have an exit.
Normally they do. That's why I always check if they do. If they do, because again, the best map I found so far was in Dwango 1. And this is Coffina.wad.
Coffina?
Yeah, Coffin with
Coffin A?
Yeah, Coffin A. I'm calling it Coffina, okay?
Coffina.
Coffina.wad.
It's like
Oh.
Orangina with coffee.
Yeah, it is. Coffeena should be the deathmatch version of Coffee Break.
Coffeena.
How do I get out of here, game? Or is this just a trap and you're stuck in it? I'm assuming you're just stuck in there.
So what map is oh, okay. What map is this?
Coffeena.
Oh.
The last map was Coffin. This is
Yeah,
Coffee.
I'm on a delay. I'm sorry.
That was Coffeena.
The one where you're just punching. Oh, it's shaped like a coffin.
Yep.
Jeez.
This is Colossus 2.
Like some of these names like sound familiar, but I'm pretty sure like I just saw the name of the map in those situations.
Never played it.
Else. Yeah. I'm really hoping that you found some like honest to goodness actual Doom 2 maps that are.
Oh yeah. No, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really wish there was a longer version of D Bunny because it's such a fantastic track. Is that what that's supposed to be?
I think it's supposed to be like like a mutation of like the Here Comes Peter Cottontail song. That's because like that's exactly what I'm reminded of when I listen to the beginning of it.
Oh yeah, Hop. Yeah, I hear it now. Holy shit.
Hippity hoppity Easter's on its way. A shitty song.
Where the fuck do I game?
Oh, this is also like a popular thing, like having like a giant middle area.
Oh yeah, no, that's
loading it up with crap.
That's maximum Doom, man.
The author's name, the name of the author of Colosseum is Dean Ashley Svensson.
That's an excellent name. Honestly, I approve of it entirely.
Very Scandinavian, Svensson.
I love it when men have a middle name that's like just does not belong on a male. I'd be like Robert Shelley or something.
Well, Ashley is kind of a unisex name.
Is it?
I mean, it used to be. Men used to have that name. Same thing with what else? Leslie. Leslie was a male name.
I don't think I've ever met a woman named Leslie. I think I met like 2 in my life.
I've met like at least. Actually, I've met at least 2 people, two women named Leslie. I've met a bunch of people named Nicole.
Men named Nicole?
No, not men. Women. But let's see. But men. My sister has. Well, my sister's name is Valerie, and that's actually a male name in Russian. Like it's a Russian male name. But it's spelled with an I at the end.
Okay, learn something new every day.
Bam. You learn stuff here on.
I don't know how to lower that. Anyways. This is combat.wad.
Combat. Like, as soon as you took that good name, nobody else could take that name.
Oh, there are tons of wads that have the same name.
Combat 1, Combat 2, Combat 3.
There is, I forget what it, there's something where, like, there's 12 of them when we get to it eventually. It's like, I don't know, like, Venusian blinds.wad or something.
Venusian blind?
Yeah, not Venetian, Venusian or something like that.
Probably like takes place on Venus or whatever the text file says.
I don't know. I was looking at some of the WAD names. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, you had to get... People got creative with descriptions way back in the day. And then they're just like, yeah, this is like, you know, you're on a distant planet, and there's,
oh
there's
yeah,
people here.
Captain Clever just spent like forever reading a big long thing about fucking the map set I played right when you joined Servanos or whatever that was. Like the text file for that was like the size of a small novella, according to him.
Clearly, this man wanted to be a writer.
Yeah.
We've resorted to punching archviles.
Hey, I had to chainsaw an archvile in 11 get BFG.wad. I had to non-berserk a pain elemental on a map. Like, normally I draw the line when I'm required to non-berserk an enemy in Doom. Also, Alfonso and I have started doing Stronghold from the beginning to the end.
Oh, well, oh, you mean
the whole thing?
Wait, the Stronghold?
Yeah, the Stronghold, yeah.
The Tormentor monstrosity?
Yeah, the Tormentor monstrosity. It's not good.
Well, I mean, I started playing it, and then I got so bored, and...
There are 50
yeah.
Okay, I beat it in a solo stream. It took me 7 hours, and 3.5 hours into the stream, I turned on SV Fast Weapons 2 because I was so mind-numbingly bored.
Look, if you do schedule like a multiplayer thing, count me in.
For sure.
I've yet to play through the entirety of that.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. It's fucking the worst.
Oh, jeez. I'd have to set up my sound to actually play through my headphones here. Like my headphone setup is like I have it plugged into the microphone that I'm using, and it's like an Audio-Technica mic, and that basically is a USB sound card with like, you know, a recording and output, I guess. So I'd have to like, you know, just change.
That might be the most ghetto setup I've ever heard of.
Ghetto for $75? I don't think so. It's a pretty sweet mic.
Your mic is a sound card, bro.
Well, I mean, that's technically what is it? That's technically what most USB mics are. They're just basically a sound card.
Don't you get technical on me. I'm trying to give you shit.
That's how I diffuse the shit by getting technical. I'm a hit at parties. So yeah, people get really geometric with these maps.
Oh, you
really
get
creative
that.
Geometrical.
Yep. I mean, the fucking... Just, I believe these maps have some really, really good artistic direction to them, honestly.
Yeah, like, oh my... Like, I'm getting sick of seeing Startan.
You know what?
They didn't know how to change textures, except for switches.
Yeah, no. Startan's one of those textures where I want to love it, but I can't. I
You see it all the time. You're like numbed by it.
Yeah, if the default Doom 2 Startan shows up in a map, I automatically think it's a mistake.
Yeah.
Like I think, oh, somebody messed up.
Yeah.
That was combat.wad. This is combats.wad.
We're gonna go through all the combat.
Yeah, we're gonna go through all the combats here, man. Have you ever played a Gauze.wad?
It's Gauze?
Yeah, Gauze. It's the greatest deathmatch experience, dude. Oh my god, is it? It's like if it's basically like a, you know, Space DM by Essel and the Jetsons.
Yeah, kinda.
It's basically a troll DM map set like that, but it's got stuff like pyramids that rain rockets down onto the map, and it's just ridiculous on so many levels. It's so fun. There's a map where you're over instant death pits with Berserk on 1 pixel wide columns.
Oh, this is another convert map, it looks like.
Yeah, I think it is.
Jeez. What a waste.
Honestly, I don't think it's a waste because Doom 2 has more interesting bestiary.
I mean, it does, but... I mean... part of it is, it's just like I get the feeling though that it was just like, oh no, we don't have Doom 2 maps. Quick, run every map through a utility.
Oh yeah,
violating any kind of copyright that anybody intended with the text files and whatever. Like it just like I mean, like I understood way back when not a lot of people had internet or whatever, and like people like just ripped CD-ROM.com and like shoved them on a CD, but like these days that's like terrible. I mean, like, well, I mean, Maximum Doom came out how many years ago?
Maximum Doom came out in 95, bro.
95. Oh my god, almost 20th anniversary.
Maximum Doom came with the master levels.
Seriously?
Yes, Maximum Doom. That's what I'm playing this off of, bro.
Does id know?
Yes, it officially released and advertised it.
Oh.
That's why
God.
Maximum Doom is the best, because it's officially sanctioned shovelware.
Well, they certainly did not play any of the maps.
You can't get better than that, okay? Officially sanctioned shovelware is the greatest part. I'm pretty sure that Jay Wilbur just went through like fucking CD-ROM and grabbed every single thing he could find.
Ugh, Jesus.
Oh, there's more to combats? Oh, no, there's not. There's just G, the map. Let's just take a moment to admire G, the map.
It's just G?
Just G, the map.
It's a G.zip?
I don't know what this is.
It's called G?
The best thing about the master levels is
it's the floor.
Yeah, yes. The best thing about the master levels is that there's some really fucking great levels in the master levels. Like, anything by Jim Flynn, his best works in there.
Yeah.
This is, what is this called? Comcon.wad. But yeah, that cool disc with the, White Skull version of the Doom 2 intermission pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Maximum Doom is on that, bro.
Oh, this level apparently has custom music. I guess.
What map did it originally play on? Because I don't... Here, actually, this is the easiest way to see if it actually has custom music. Open with Slade.
Slade.
Slade. Yeah, D1M4. D1M4. Sir Juddington, dude.
Sir Juddington. Oh, yeah.
For those of you who have played Back to Saturn X, Sir Juddington, author of Slade, also made a Cyclone Utilities.
Cyclone Utilities?
What do you mean, yeah, map 20 of episode 1.
Oh, yeah.
Ch-ch-chang! There we go. There were some really good midis back in the day. Like, I found a MIDI in Maximum Doom that I'm using in, like, a personal project now.
I found this one MIDI that I cannot find, like, anywhere on the internet, and it's in this WAD called, like, White Room, or whatever, and I don't know what it is.
Does it have black curtains?
No. It wasn't the actual song.
No, but does Whitroom.wad have black curtains?
Oh no, it doesn't really have new textures. It just had like new music, but like what is it? It had like it had a MIDI in it that I've never heard before at all. Like, and I don't know what it is of, but it was surprisingly decent.
I found a really great MIDI. It's called Clouds by Symbia Cantano. And it's just randomly in some map that looked like crap and played like ass.
Well, that's how you get people hooked. You promise them something new, not just a map.
New music.
Throw some music in there, and already your map is amazing. Oh yeah, I couldn't even count how many maps actually had like some kind of like Star Wars.
We found the reactor from A New Hope, the one that Obi-Wan shuts down in A New Hope.
Yes.
Somebody made that in a level of Maximum Doom.
I've definitely seen. Oh, it's like that level of the Death Star map or whatever. Like I definitely have played a map like that, or like a series of maps like that.
Damn it! Go away, Seamus. Nobody like. Do you like flat 20, Matt? The bathroom tile.
Flat 20. Wait, is that like the squares?
Yes, the bathroom tile.
I use that on the underside of door 1. No, door 3, sorry.
And do you use it anywhere else, ever?
No.
Because it's a terrible texture, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think I do use it anywhere. Oh, I absolutely love that those crates are just like sunken into the ground.
Oh no. No, crate texture usage in Maximum Doom has been just a fucking wonder of the world.
And that's not a texture that would, like, you know, you'd need to, like, convert or replace. It's, you know, because there's crate textures in Doom 1. What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
They're
also,
like there.
TNT Map 17 is in Maximum Doom.
What, really?
Yeah,
Wait.
Yeah, by Tom Mustaine. It's textured differently, but it's TNT Map 17. It's just flat out in Maximum Doom. Tom Mustaine made it and then re-released it in TNT, apparently.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that was what I was thinking. Like, it already was a map, but then he's just like, I gotta phone this one in.
Dude, Tom Mustaine was somehow lazier than John Romero. And, like, the thing is, like, when I call Tom Mustaine and John Romero lazy, like, I like them as mappers, and I like Tom Mustaine as a musician. Tom Mustaine's responsible for fucking the Icarus theme, Into the Beast's Belly.
Oh, yeah,
He's fucking responsible for so many cool things, and, but yeah, one of the things he's not responsible for is not being lazy as shit with his mapping.
He's like the John Kay of the, the mapping world.
Same thing with John Romero. John Romero made so much good stuff, but he was so lazy with it. Like, he ripped himself off near constantly. He recycled ideas like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're recycling ideas. You can't really rip yourself off. It's you. You can't. It's not possible. You could run out of ideas for sure, but no. I mean, I applaud anybody that, like, makes a megawad and, like, just all the levels are, like, significantly different because, like, you just you get into patterns sometimes and.
Oh, he also made Aim, Shoot, Kill in TNT.
Yes,
which is such. Aim, Shoot, Kill is the single greatest thing about Habitat.
The infamous Habitat. I think Mustaine also made like a Quake 3 map or 2.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, like he was into a little bit of Quake mapping as well.
The guy from Clearwater Revival got sued for ripping himself off. That is true.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember hearing something like that. How is that? Well, or is it like two different publishers?
Yeah. It was two different publishers. Exactly.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous on like.
Yeah, he won the case, but he still it still was not considered without legal sound. Pretty much. So yeah. There was a reason to be sued.
Oh, wasn't there some football player in the news where like there was like a hoax lawsuit levied against him, and Florida took like accepted the case? The state of Florida said, "Yeah, this is a genuine case. We'll hear it."
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Manti Te'o and his fake girlfriend.
Oh no! I'm talking about what was his name? What's his name? Let me look it up. Football hoax case.
I want to throw a lawsuit in there.
If I see his name, I'm probably gonna see this. Hold on a second. Yes. Who is this? Johnny Manziel.
Johnny
Manziel.
That's yes, Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel. Yeah.
Johnny Manziel. Yeah.
Yeah. Manziel.
Manziel.
He does have a lot of Manziel. Poor Johnny Manziel.
Manziel.
Jack Ringgold is fucking awesome. Jack Ringgold. I love that he's stuck on the Tigers because, like, those are the best players. Like, Barry Sanders stuck on the Lions or Andre Johnson stuck on the Texans.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you love the dude who's a Hall of Famer but stuck on the shit team.
He's a giant among men.
What is... Hold up, I gotta check the score of the current Aboriginal Barbarism game.
Aboriginal barbarism.
Yeah, Australian football, it's Aboriginal barbarism. Just like American football is hand egg, Australian football is Aboriginal barbarism, and European football is field dive.
Why do they call it Aboriginal barbarism?
I
Do they
don't
still have
know.
do they still have
pretty sure there's-
predominantly black players too?
Oh, no, I don't know. No, they're not predominantly black, but it is what I think Ryan Cordell or Hypnotoad came up with, so that's what we nicknamed it, Aboriginal barbarism.
Oh.
I'm gonna insult the Texans. They're a bad team, and you know what? I'm gonna insult the Cowgirls too because perpetually 8-8.
Are some people playing Tarnsman Bingo in the chat?
Oh yeah, Tarnsman Bingo's a thing apparently now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I probably repeat a lot of stuff as well, or there are probably some tropes. I mean, I'm not on your stream as often as you are, of course, but I mean,
I would be really impressed if you were on my stream more than I was.
Yes. I know what I said. Hell yeah, half switches.
Fucking, I love my half switches. I love them so much. Oh,
It's like a switch that's trying to leave the map.
It
Get
is.
me out of here.
No.
Please.
I don't.
Can't
No.
escape.
It's a switch that's like trying to hide, but like it knows if it starts moving, you're gonna see it even more. So it, like, hopes that if it just sits halfway in the wall, like, okay, if I just sit right here, he won't notice me.
I wonder if there's like a wall narrow enough that like the switch is just like can't be visible. But
Yes.
if you see like that brown texture, you can flip it.
Yeah. No. There has been that.
Oh, that's terrible. Id, you sanctioned this?
Okay. There have been single-player maps without exits.
Oh well, I mean you get those too with intentional maps. Sometimes, which is terrible.
What is this? Cinema by Andre Benson? Oh, so has Jimmy talked to you about Square Miami?
Square Miami.
Okay, so we were looking at a bitmap site that had bitmap fonts, and there was like this vaguely Miami Vice or Vice City, like Miami Vice, that whole like 1980s neon oranges, purples, and pinks. And
Oh,
so
man.
we're gonna do like Duke Caribbean for Square, except it's gonna be set in Miami.
Oh, we're not doing Square Saves Christmas.
We are gonna do Square Saves Christmas, but we are gonna do Square
First,
Square
yeah, first
Miami.
we gotta finish episode 1
Yeah.
through 3 first.
Yeah. But anyways, Square Miami, so like the Circle Jerks are gonna be like white suits and shit, and Tommy Bahama shirts. And everything's gonna be all neon and like Miami Vice and Vice City style.
Oh, we gotta get some like 80s synth music.
Oh, hell yeah.
70s, 80s synth. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome, dude.
Like kind of have you ever heard what is it this guy what is it Arcade High? He makes a lot of like 80s-esque or 80s reminiscent synth music that's actually really good. And
Yeah.
sometimes he releases his
What is this I'm
albums for free.
playing?
Actually, Ryan, I think, what was it? The original idea for Square, if I remember correctly from what Jimmy said, was like he and his brother were trying to make like the most generic cartoon character possible. And then it just turned into like some sort of Doom thing.
I like that Square is so generic as a character.
Oh yeah.
I think it really works.
He's a blank canvas.
He is. No, I like it.
Well, I mean, he's going to have, like, what, one-liners and stuff? Are we actually going through with that?
Oh, yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Who's going to be the voice of Square?
Probably Ben. Probably Ben Paddock.
Yeah.
Baratus.
Square. Okay. Okay, there's our 3 expansion packs. Square Miami, Square Saves Christmas, and Square Teaches Geometry.
We should have Square Saves Christmas with bonus Hanukkah secret level.
I love Hanukkah because, like, it's the holiday nobody gives a shit about, but it's the most analogous. Yeah, it's the most analogous to Christmas. Yeah. So it's the one that everybody thinks is like the important holiday.
No, it is by far not the important.
Oh no, dude, it's so unimportant. Like Yom Kippur, that's the important holiday. Fucking Hanukkah.
Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, I think, are the big ones, right?
Jewish New Year, and then Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement.
Do you do like the stuff for Sukkot where you eat outside?
Oh, fuck no, dude. We're terrible. Yeah, we're terrible.
Reformed Jews are like lapsed Catholics and Protestants.
Yeah, pretty much. I have no ammo.
Maximum doom.
Also, a lot of what you're supposed to do on certain holidays is pretty retarded. Like, Yom Kippur, you're supposed to technically not use any products that, like, make yourself, like, better, that were man-made. Like, no deodorant or showering or doing any of that shit for the day. Like, you have to wallow in yourself.
Yeah, that doesn't really go well in most societies. Unless it's France.
Oh.
They stink. Haha. That's a stereotype. I'm pretty sure they wash.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Those dirty French super commies.
Oh boy. Racism here on the Tarnsman.
Is France a race? Isn't this just good old-fashioned bigotry?
Oh, will you listen to yourself, Hitler? Of course the French are. They're not technically a race. What? Come on, man. They're a culture. They're an ethnicity.
Dude, I'm not sorry in the I'm never sorry. I'm the antithesis of sorry.
Yeah. You're brazen and brash. And give no fucks.
Yeah, xenophobia there we're thinking about. We need to channel our inner Japan and go full xenophobe.
Oh my god, like to complete homogeneity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that always goes well in the history books.
It does. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, my friend visited the was it the Auschwitz when he went to Poland.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, eerie, very like they have, like, of course there's no gift shop, but I mean, like it like
that would
there is
like
9/11 fucking why would you do that at the 9/11 memorial? Oh yeah, let's also have a cocktail night too. Let's drink on the graves of Americans. Dicks. Hell.
Oh.
So anyways, he said like, no, but they did like have like, you know, like literature and stuff that like people have like written about it and whatever.
I love that long reveal for one zombie man.
Like people got creative with some of these like these decorations and whatever, like that candle pentagram.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Questionable texture use.
See, the nice thing about maps back in the day is people weren't like matte and fixed skips in their maps.
Big skips?
Yeah, dude was saying that, like, if he reported, like, a skip for speedrunning in your map, you'd always fix it.
Well, no, I didn't always fix it. I mean, like, the thing was, this comes up.
Here's Matt. Here's Matt defending his position of killing speedrunning.
Oh well, no shit. I mean, it's my position. But I mean, like, I always. No. You probably hear more about this if I actually edited the what was it the thing that Zazer and I recorded for the Plutonia Revisited.
Oh yeah, why hasn't that been put out yet?
Because I'm lazy and so is Zazer. Well, I mean, Zazer was lazy first, and I said, hey, maybe I'll edit it if I have time, and I do not have time. So, so if anybody else would like to get on that, sifting through 3 hours of recording.
Just do what Alfonso does and don't edit it at all, and just upload it as lazily as possible.
No. You have to edit out, like, large pauses and stuff, because... well, Josh Seeley was on the call, and he's...
Oh, yeah, he's deaf. Yeah.
So, like, throughout the entirety of the call, Jimmy, kudos to Jimmy Paddock. Yeah, he, like, transcribed, like, the gist of what was being discussed. Anyways, like, if anybody ever got around to releasing it or whatever, there was a bit of a discussion between me and Do about, like, I felt that, you know, speed mapping, and, like, he believes this kind of too, like, speed running is emergent gameplay. Like, it's like, you know, people speeding through the maps, making sure, like completing it as fast as possible. And I said that, you know, I acknowledge a speedrunner's input in a map regarding map flow and, like, stuff that just gets in the way of the player most of the time, but, like, if there is something I intend to have the player do at some point, I'm not really, like, keen on, like, leaving it in if it, like, completely breaks the map, I guess.
I guess I can get behind that, but still, like, some of the best speedruns are the ones where it does completely break map. See, like, I think it's all about the balance. Like, yeah. I believe it's about leaving tricks in if they're discovered, but not purposely making them. Like, I think Gusta is somebody who goes way too far in, like, making speedrun tricks. Also, well, Bloodshedder said that he'd edit it.
Like, there's, what is it? There's there's speedrun friendly and speedrun pandering.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Like, I don't even know if that's a term, but I'm coining it now. Speedrun pandering. And
oh no, the Doom community is very pandering.
Like, I mean, but, like, speedrun friendly is, like, you know, everything's laid out in such a way that, like, if you really did some crazy acrobatics and you broke things, like, limitations exist to exercise creativity, is my contention.
Oh, absolutely not. I agree with that. I just think that, like, if I discover something that's, like, legendary, like the gate skip in Zazer's Abyss and Doom 2 the way it did, like, that's the kind of thing where, like, yes, it breaks the map, but it's so ridiculously awesome that, like, it can't be removed.
Yeah. Well, Mark Hake says, that's what I've been bitching about with the crushed spirits. What is that, like the ghost trick or something?
Oh, no, with crushed spirits, there was a switch that you can press, and by pressing the switch, you can skip the entire map. And Marchaic didn't have it fixed, and thought it was a lot harder to do than it was. Like, he thought it wasn't a reliable strat.
Right.
It was something that, you know, would be the individual level run, but, like, in a single segment run, you'd still have to get through the whole map. And that turned out to not be the case.
So, like, it completely...
Oh, yeah,
so if
the map
somebody
is just totally
exploited
skippable.
it, they got through basically the entire map?
Well, no, that's the only way anybody ever speedruns it, is you use that switch. Like, you ignore the entire map.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, like, but... Yeah, the goal is to complete the map as fast as possible.
That map we've just played. This is Complex.wad.
Complex. Wow, you're in the seas.
I've been in the seas, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, whenever you encounter a letter in English that is used a lot. Oh, once you get to the S's, it's probably never ending.
Dude, all of the letters are never ending. They all are about as long as each other. The fucking the S's are good because they're consonants, which means there's only so many letters that can be put after them.
People get creative, especially if back in the day they encouraged people to just leave out vowels when making 8-character file names.
Yeah, but you know, that's the thing, is that people have been nice enough to leave in vowels and stuff. So for the most part, I know the general like length of any map that's gonna be in this. Whereas in the A's, oh my god, the A's went on forever. Because the A's had to go through the entire alphabet.
How many maps did you play that were just 3? Like A-A-H-H-H.
No, here, let me go back up to the A's real quick. Yeah, the A's started with fucking, just the letter A for 3 wads.
Like, people are just like, yeah, I made a map, and we're just gonna throw it online.
It's like when you fucking get the high score in an arcade game, you put in AAA.
Yeah, actually, well, yeah, I get to put in MRT, Mr. T, because those are my initials.
Isn't there another Doom World user now named Mr. T?
Yeah, and then I was Mr. T, and then along comes Mr. T, and I was just
Because
like...
every time, like, for the longest time, every time he posted, I'm like, oh, it's Matt. And then I'm like,
no, it's not.
Wait, no, that's not. That's another dude. Oops.
Yeah, so I was just like, you know what? Fucking, hey, Bloodshedder, change my name, please. So I'm Trop now.
That makes sense. This is actually a pretty cool little map.
But I'm, like, known more by my real name than my nickname anyway, so it's just, whatever. That's fine with me. You know, like P-Corf. You got M-Trop, and then...
P-Corf. I know Adam Windsor a lot more as Adam Windsor than I do as Capellan.
Yeah, because I'm always like, Capellan, oh, it's Adam.
Although if I call Alfonso Gus, it just feels fucking wrong.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I guess so. Well, I don't know. Gus is a perfectly...
It is, but if I call...
name.
If I call Alfonso Gus, it just feels wrong.
Yeah.
This map has no exit, but it is a cool map. It's going on the good list. I actually like it as a idea. That's cool.
I dig the dug up ground that has weapons in it.
Complex. The last map to go on the good maps list, you could immediately turn around from the start and exit the level.
Was it? Oh, was that a rig? No, you didn't get to O yet. So
it
like,
was
I thought
Church.wad.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Just the exits right behind the start, but it's a good level. Yeah. Like, if you go out and actually play the level, it's good. So I'm like, okay, cool. There's a map in this called Brundle.wad, which is shaped like a giant fly, and it's the greatest thing shaped like something I've ever played in Doom. Like, it's the only, like...
What's it called? Brundle?
Brundle, named after
Brundle.
Jeff Goldblum's character in The Fly.
Oh. Brundle. I thought it was a Grundle.
Oh, no, Brundle.
Shaped like a taint. Perineum, just like what? Like nothing. It's nothing.
Oh god. Oh, fuck my back. Ah.
Did it make you pull a muscle?
No, I have sciatica.
Well, you wouldn't be Jewish if you didn't have sciatica.
Shut up.
Racism. I like people like it poke fun at.
Like people fun dude, no, I think it's good. I think it's good. I mean,
Great.
I'm just really happy that I don't have to worry about one day spontaneously molesting little boys.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, that'd be my biggest fear if I was a horrible Italian Catholic person.
Oh, that's terrible. No. That's just our priests.
I know the indoctrination technique. Dude, man, yeah, fucking construction, swinging a hammer all day, lifting heavy beams, that shit will fuck your back up.
Oh, so you're actually, yeah. I don't know exactly what you do.
I do project management and owning a material handling owning a material handling company, owning a manufacturing company, and project management all in like one big lump sum. I do like 50 things, dude.
Yeah.
Do you need something done? I do it.
You swing the hammer too?
No, I used to. That's how I got into it. I still occasionally do, but not like I used to. not like more overtime hours than regular workday hours.
Jeez.
That was the old days. Yes, construction mercenary. That's a great way to describe it.
Dude, living the American dream.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
paid from the bottom up.
Oh yeah, dude, literally.
Yeah.
It's great. Oh my god.
So that map was something.
Mm-hmm. This is contamination.wad. I'm assuming this is what this is. No, Jimmy, Stronghold is pretty terrible throughout, except for the parts that you worked on, like the boss mode, which should have just been Stronghold. Like, Stronghold's problems are way too ingrained for it to be a good thing. Like, it deserves the flack it gets. Like, Deadline is a terrible, terrible game mode that should have just been cut. And the fact that it's still in the map set warrants every single criticism about it, because it speaks to the way it was managed. And it's a shame because there are good qualities to Stronghold that are totally overlapped by just how terrible the other things are.
Yeah. When are you guys actually planning on playing through
I have no idea. We need to restart it. We played the first 4 maps last night, but we're going to play with the mod that makes it playable. Like,
no, you gotta have the full experience.
Like, again, Alfonso asked, like, he asked me yesterday, since I'm always about concept, not execution, or execution, not concept, like, is Stronghold a flawed concept? I said, no, Stronghold could be a great map set if the focus is primarily on cooperative play, like, basically Doom Left 4 Dead. And, like, I see the ideas were there. Like, there were really good ideas put into place in Stronghold, but the end product needed to be more refined, and it wasn't, and so it suffered. Like Jimmy says, the first 2 tiers are horrible. Well, the first 2 tiers set the tone for all of Stronghold. Like, they should have just been cut from the game. Like, the fact that they were not cut, that somebody said, nah, we had this horrible thing, let's just leave it in because we already made it? Nah.
I bet that somebody was Tormentor.
Probably. And that, it kind of speaks to the problems of Stronghold as a whole. Oh, this right here.
I get frustrated with Tormentor. He could really probably make some good stuff.
Tormentor is one of those guys who really... Tormentor's like George Lucas. He needs somebody to rein him in. Like, if you let him run everything, he's gonna run into the ground. But if you, like, really control his output, like, Tormentor's CC3 map is pretty damn good. Can we talk about this room right here?
Mark down could we talk about on your bingo card.
No, I'm serious. This shit. Okay, first off, the impassable or the passable mid textures.
I bet you that's supposed to be like some kind of vine texture that couldn't be replaced, maybe.
Maybe, but then they'd still be digging into the ground.
Oh yeah, they would be. What the fuck is wrong with this map?
What is this?
Somebody got bingo. Okay, maybe I
oh wow!
This.
Wow! Wow!
Here we go. Oh, Cyber Demon Pit. Probably a trap.
Just
definitely a trap.
I don't even know.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm experiencing the map as the people in the chat are experiencing.
No, you are, because that's just how Twitch rolls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is very low latency, just audio and whatever, but like, you know, you're doing video processing plus uploading and it's being relayed on Twitch, so it's like, yeah. So there's significant delay. But like, if we're all like, you know, playing the same game, of course, that's whatever people see is just what everybody here is going to experience at once. Oh, I always loved like crusher rooms where it's just like, oh, you gotta get to this little spot.
I love crusher rooms when that's the quantity of the... No. Oh. 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 I love everything about what is right here.
Yeah, I'm like completely behind when people hear me, because like I'm experiencing it as they are experiencing it,
Yeah.
and then you hear me, like 10 or 12 seconds
You're
later.
gonna see something that's fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it right now. Jesus
Oh
fucking
my
Christ.
god.
Wait, how did this entire thing? Oh, it's like not only is the sector unclosed, I think, but
no.
I'm missing textures everywhere.
Oh god, it's fantastic.
Also, what's the icon to the left of some people's names? Like a
Oh,
sword
they're
or what?
mods.
Oh, they're moderators. Why is it a sword?
Because they have the power to stab people. I don't know. I really like this grate texture on the ground when it's tiled like this and just becomes an entire room.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, don't tile that grating texture. My god.
That's like the time Alfonso mapped without his glasses in legally blind mode. And accidentally made an entire floor the computer top. You know, like the little monitor that's like a 64 by 64. It can only be that. It does not tile at all. Yeah, Alfonso made an entire room's floor that, thinking it was crack or rock. But that's because Alfonso's like legally blind without his glasses.
Yeah. I'm gonna eventually need glasses one day.
You're gonna eventually need glasses one day?
I mean, like, I'm probably going to, you know, it's probably going to be like how my dad is. Like, he didn't need glasses until his, like, mid to late 30s.
Is that Pavera? I don't think that's Pavera. That's somebody else.
Woohoo.
Next to Ravage Fox, the emote. I don't think that's Pavera. Although, if...
It looks a little like him, but I don't think that's him.
Dude, if I ever got emotes, Pavera would be one of them. They'd all just be the Endure faces.
With the magnificent beard.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude, that dude has a crazy,
he does have
awesome
a great
beard. Like, he has the genes to make an amazing beard. Like, I have a beard, but then it starts looking like, I don't know. If you know JonTron at all, like on YouTube or wherever he releases videos, that's what my beard looks like. It like gets like kind of gnarly if it grows out and everything. Like, it's like,
oh no, yeah, that's okay.
Not quite Arabic, but
mine has to stay close to my face. If it like starts getting horizontal, then yeah, it gets fucked. But like, if it's close to my face, it's nice, it's thick, it's good. But then once it goes out, like, I turn into like fucking Olaf, Viking barbarian.
Yeah, but I have to constantly, like, it tries to creep onto my neck, and then I have to like and I have to say no, do not creep onto the neck, because then I'll start liking My Little Pony, and then start saying, women have a ladder, people they want to fucking have as friends, and then I'll want to wear a fedora. He'll just get terrible and terrible.
Oh god, don't become the champion of the fedora, man. What is
the
this?
hat that looks good on no one today. Unless you're 60 and black.
Unless, yeah, or you're in a fucking pinstripe suit in a fucking mob play. What is this room? This room is the greatest room ever.
It's a crusher and blood and...
The ceiling is so fucked. The ceiling is all kinds of fucked in that room. This is convert.wat. I wonder if it was a conversion.
Oh my god. Is there any way out of that room?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh yeah, like walking into the pit. Yeah. You know a map's over when you see the first screen of underhalls.
Yep.
Another one of these large rooms with a bunch of pillars in it. I am new to this editor room.
Yep. I'm sure if I let it grow long enough, I could probably pull off the beard from the German guy in Django Unchained.
I have yet to see that movie, and I really want to.
It's a good movie.
It'll be forever until before it's on Netflix.
I think it is on Hold up.
I don't think it's on Netflix. To stream?
Netflix. Hold up, I'm checking this shit. Django.
I gotta watch Pulp Fiction sometime.
Django
really
Unchained is currently. Oh no, it's just an ad on Netflix. Okay.
Yeah.
So one thing I really like about sharing a Netflix account with 3 people, or I should say, letting 2 other people use my Netflix account, is that I get to see recently watched and shit, and see what other people have watched.
Jeez. Like Netflix has like the most bizarre. I think they're like taking like the most bizarre policy, really. Like at some point, they just conceded to the fact that a lot of people share their account, so they just don't do anything about it, and they're just like, hey, you could have profiles on the same account on this $5 a month service.
Oh no, it's great. No, it's great. It's great. No, everybody just uses my same profile. It's awesome.
Yeah. So like they were just like, yeah, we'll allow you to split that up. A helipad. This map has a helipad.
Oh, several maps have had helipads. Helipads are the mark of quality of Doom maps, honestly.
Like, it is such a Doom trope.
Yeah.
I'm a Doom trope.
You are a Doom trope.
I'm a Doom trope.
Let's see. I don't think Ash is watching anything because she's up in San Jose. But let's see what Bob has watched. Netflix.
Who is Bob?
Bob is homeless Bob, aka a buddy who was homeless and not really homeless, but like he decided to bounce around between a bunch of people's houses. And
a drifter?
No, he was like he got unemployed and then he just lived basically on a bunch of friends' couches until eventually settling here to be my live-in maid / heterosexual life partner. The last 4 things
hetero life partner.
The last 4 things that Bob has watched is Black Hawk Down, Forrest Gump, Gladiator, and the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
That's all over the place.
Yeah.
But at least he's watching classics.
Oh no, I guess you'll turn it on, it'll be something like I forget, it'll be like something like I gotta remember what it was. It was something like, what the fuck is this? He is basically my Silent Bob, except he's not silent. In fact, I'm pretty sure everybody's heard him on stream a couple times.
Every once in a while, I think I hear him like ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's very faint though, like in the background, but it's just like, what are we eating?
He's the one who cooks.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. If I remember correctly, like you commended his cooking skills.
I like that this helipad. Like,
we have to cut this short because Bob is making ribs and they smell delicious.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. That's what it always is. So I like that the helipad turns into a hom. I'm definitely gonna award that some points.
Oh yeah, like there's no lower textures.
Yeah.
Great job. Great job.
But yeah, I jokingly call him Homeless Bob, despite like he was never like a quote-unquote homeless person. He just technically didn't have a home.
Times are tough.
No, more like he's just a lazy fuck.
Little column A, little column B. I don't know the guy, so
no, he's a lazy fuck.
I don't think I can comment.
Hey, dude, you're gonna move out, right? And then I'd go and do everything I do here as well as pay the bills? No. Cool one, Dotwad?
It's a cool one.
It's a cool one, Dotwad.
Not quite a cold one. Just a cool one.
Just a cool one. I just heard like 8 cyber demons wake up.
Oh, great. It's one of those maps. Look at Captain Clever being all clever in the chat. Homeless equals doesn't have a home, Tarnsman.
Okay.
So, cool.
So
cool,
we went to
cool
escape D-running, and we found D-running.
Like it's one of the randomized tracks?
No, it's actually a remix of D-running, but D-running is
Oh.
in the list. It can be a randomized track. It has yet to be so. An unpegged lift texture. Holy shit.
Oh, what? It's like lower unpegged.
Yeah.
then-
I'm gonna use this thing a couple of times just to illustrate how great it is. It's so great.
Apparently, I think Paul Corfiatis wrote the track that you were listening to,
Yeah, he did.
the D-Running remix,
Paul Corfiatis did.
according to the chat. Oh, or
P-Corp is another one of those guys like Tormentor who like needs some structure to his mapping.
Although P-Corp kind of has a slight excuse for that.
Okay, let's not go there.
Oh, okay. I know it's like every other fucking thing bring up his autism, but I mean like that's it's
yes,
it's understandable.
Where P-Corp
It's understandable.
literally is, I know, but yeah.
Gotta power through it. Gotta power through the shit. Everybody has the battles. I sound profoundly ignorant right now, but I mean, like,
Gotta battle through it.
everybody got their lot in life, and you know,
Dude.
I like his maps though. I'm in the universe it does. It's
No, okay, I like. Okay, here's my thing with the P-Corp map. 300 lines is P-Corp's best project because the 300 line limitation forces him to stop mapping. And yes, that sounds like the most backhanded criticism ever, but like, it's really, P-Corp is the guy who really benefits from short maps and like compact ideas.
We've said this before, yeah, definitely.
And the problem is he never does that. So 90% of his...
he did. He had a whole megawatt full of them. 300.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's his best megawatt because the line limit requirement forced him to stop mapping.
Yeah, I know. I guess I am making excuses, Captain Clever. I mean, like, yeah, autism doesn't give you a free pass when it comes to getting shit done. But I mean, like, it's like it's under.
No. Why P-Corp is so like curmudgeonly about changing anything about his mapping is understandable.
Well, I mean, I chalk that up to I still kind of. I mean, it's like, I understand.
Is
his
P-Corp Australian?
behavior, but I guess you know. Yeah, you gotta grow.
Because there's some really ingrained mappers in Australia that are just like fully into doing their own thing, and we'll hear nothing of the sort outside of it. Like Kaika.
Wait a minute. It's you think it's an Australian thing?
No, I'm just saying that like when I think there are two communities I think of when it comes to I guess it's because of P-Corp and Kaika. Mainly it's the Russian Doom community. Like, people like Memphis and PMHL and, like, all those guys are so fully ingrained in doing, like, their thing that, like, they'll never change. And, like, that's part of the reason I like the Russian community. I like what they do.
They're the Hollywood of the Doom community.
No, they're more like the avant-garde of the Doom community, but not necessarily avant-garde.
Oh. Who's Tasmanian Jimmy? Oh, turn.
Oh, he's Tasmanian. Okay, well, that explains.
Who?
P-Corp?
Oh. Well, but wait, isn't that... Oh
It's
my
part
God,
of Australia, yes.
Yeah, is that part of Australia?
Yes,
I was
it
about
is.
to say, like, isn't that part of Australia? And it totally wouldn't be. And I'm just like, oh no. I'm so American.
Was that a skip?
What was it?
I think I broke the map by skipping, and I need to go get a red key or some shit.
Sequence broke the map?
Yeah, I sequence broke a lot of these maps, and the end result has not always been pretty.
Also, star-shaped lift.
Yeah, star-shaped
Can't
lift.
pass that up. And because we're playing Z-Doom, a whole lot of missing textures. I mean, like, we see the missing texture. A lot in this map.
Hey, it's better than it just crashing like it would in vanilla.
Oh yeah, like vanilla would just be like, whoop, that's it. You don't have the texture.
There are so many things that would like not work in vanilla in this. It's not funny. Like there's fucking mid textures as one-sided walls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like when there are probably some maps in which, like, if they didn't, if some of these source ports didn't fix the Medusa effect.
Oh yeah,
then
no,
it would
yeah.
slow to a crawl.
Well, no, okay, the Medusa effect isn't slow. The Medusa effect is you quit the game. Like, you cannot play once you hit the Medusa effect. You're
Yeah,
done.
it's like, I don't know what the hell it is, but like Doom's render is just like, oh my god, more than one patch on one texture that's used as a mid texture on a two-sided line, can't deal. Not to be confused with the Tutti Frutti effect, which is a small, irregularly sized texture on a wall.
And then you kind of combine both of them if you use a mid texture on one side of wall.
Yeah.
You get a Tutti Frutti, but it also really slows down the game.
Because it has to, like, I guess it has to, like, really, like, render it several times.
Okay, well, see, here's the thing. Like, ZDoom, how ZDoom gets around that is it automatically assigns a duplicate color in the palette to be transparent.
Right.
So it remaps it to black and just calls that transparency. So, like the Doom palette, for example, has at least 12 duplicate colors. But if you remove all the duplicates, you're still gonna lose a color in ZDoom because it's gonna assign one of those colors to transparency, so it can get around the mid texture problem shit. And like, you know, ZDoom, if you put a one-sided mid texture on a one-sided line,
Right.
oh yeah, or if you put a texture shorter than 128 on an upper or lower texture and peg it. Yep, that's another way. Anyways, if you do that in ZDoom, it'll just assign the space that would normally be shit to I've already played this, to black.
Yeah.
This is cool E1 M2.
So is this one of those we took an original map and then changed it a little
I don't know.
and like filled it with cyber demons?
No. There was a WAD that was E1 M4 slightly retextured 4 times in a row.
Nice.
I need a red key to open the sky.
Tarnsman in the sky with red keys.
Yeah, man. I know. I just love it.
Somebody left the sky.
Is
Left the
PMHL
sky on
fans?
the ceiling.
I don't know, it's just when I think of the Doom community, or the Russian Doom community, I think of like all the really like hardcore ingrained people who are like, this is the way we do it, we will never ever change. And
This is way we make Doom map.
And it's good, no, because it leads to some people who make good Doom maps, like Shadow Man, despite the whole Inquisitor controversy thing.
What was that?
Where he put high definition naked tortured women as like the gore sprites.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But outside of that, he makes pretty good maps. And Temple of Lizardmen 3, which was the knot, but he makes good maps. And like Memphis may be my favorite terrible poster on Doom World, and otherwise a really weird and deranged human being, but he makes good maps.
Memphis can't possibly be the worst poster.
No. Memphis is not the worst poster, he's my favorite bad poster.
Oh. His favorite shit poster.
Yeah, he's my favorite bad poster. But the worst poster is, Sailor Jupiter Dude.
There's a guy named Sailor Jupiter.
No! It's like Dark Rev-
Oh no, is it?
You
oh
know-
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, is
you
the
know
guy
that
known for
guy.
that.
Yeah, the dude who every single post he makes is about how much he wants to fuck Sailor Jupiter.
He hasn't figured out that she's not real.
No, he's just like obsessed or something. It's fucked up, alright?
I knew a guy that was like obsessed with Hillary Duff, but when she was, you know, not of age, and I'm like, you should get that checked. I wouldn't go around saying that shit. And this was a guy who was like a supervisor or something.
Oh, so he was like an adult!
Yeah, oh definitely, yeah. I was in college, God.
Ooh, I think that makes it even better, honestly.
And I'm pretty sure she was like probably like 14 or 15 at the time. Jesus Christ. Not the time to Like, it's like almost as creepy as the people are just like, oh, Emma Watson is so hot. Like, she's 12!
But she's a hot 12, am I right?
Oh, boy. Attention, FBI, we're not serious.
Is this supposed to be a glide? If there is a key in here. There's a key inside!
Oh yeah, what the fuck was up with that room? Like, it just had, like, walls, and then no walls in the middle of it.
Can we discuss the glide right there? That I'm not gonna do that glide in Z-Doom. Are you fucking crazy?
Oh my god, Marcake. He said, what do you mean, Emtrop? She's a straight 10. What, like years old at the time?
Now,
on a scale of 1 to 10, how old are the boys that Michael Jackson sleeps with? May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace, yes. Yes.
King of pop forever. Yeah, boy.
Emma Watson's like 20 now, isn't she?
Well, yeah, she's definitely of age.
Oh my god, I'm gonna punch this map in the face.
Hell yeah, I'm a straight 10. Of 100.
10 out of 100. Oh. Sell yourself short.
That's that classic self-deprecating humor I'm known for.
You got. Okay, one thing I do have to give Maximum Doom props for is its Cyber Demon placement. It's one of those things where, okay, the best way to place a Cyber Demon is the worst way to place a Cyber Demon.
At the bottom of a pit?
No, like where that one just was. Why did Sam Woodman make a track called Sweaty Mancubus Armpits? This is Core 182. I am short. Did I just call him short? He's 5'3". I'm pretty much required to call him short.
I'm a giant in Sicily. Actually, that's like half of my Italian. Half of my Italian is Sicilian.
Oh yeah, well they're all short.
Yeah, so I have I'm a short, like, round person. Like you know how people build snowmen? That's what I look like.
they Oh my god.
Although my legs are strangely muscular. Probably because I have to support all that weight. It's not a lot of weight though. Like I'm like 185, but like I really could stand to lose like 15 to 20.
See, that's because like when you say that to me, I just always look at it from the perspective of 6 foot.
Yeah, I know, and that's skinny as hell. A 160 is skinny as hell at 6 foot.
Dude, yeah.
I was waiting for that growth spurt that never came, or like it came like really early, and then all of a sudden I was just like, well, I guess that's it. 3 inches is my growth spurt. Like at some point, my cousin who like shot up like at least a foot over me, now like I was his same height. So I probably got my growth spurt early, and then I was like the same height as a bunch of people I knew, and then everybody else got their growth spurt during like some kind of like summer. I believe it was probably like, you know, between the freshman and sophomore years of high school, and then I was just like, well, I'm short again. It was fun while it lasted.
5'3" is pretty ridiculous, because like when I think of short dude, I think like 5'6", 5'5", like 5'3" is.
Yeah, I'm Joe Pesci short.
Dude, yeah, wow.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what? I think Joe Pesci is probably like taller than me, like probably 5'5". You know what? You know when people say Napoleon was only 5'2"?
Yeah.
That's in French inches, and a French inch is actually Like that's in like French imperial measurement, and then French inches are actually longer than English ones. So he's actually like about 5'7", 5'8". Napoleon was taller than me.
Dude, you're the same height as my mom.
I'm taller than my mom. She used to be taller than me, and then she started shrinking as she got older.
This is core.wad, by the way.
Core 182?
No, this is just regular core.wad.
Oh, we're back to... yeah, we're going through the cores. I want to say that's probably like a very overused WAD file name. Core.
Probably with like fucking nukage processing base.
I don't think French inches exists anymore, Jimmy. They've gone full metric over there in Europe.
Oh, those fucking metric people with their sense-based measuring. Fucking factors of 10. Fuck that noise. I like my shit to be arbitrary and changing constantly.
Although I'll tell you this, if I'm like baking or cooking something, imperial measurements all the way. It's like one cup of this, well, half a cup of that.
Okay, no. See, the fucking
like milliliters and shit.
No. I'm all imperial, and like I'm so used to it that I'll use the most like asinine ways to judge it. Like, well, imperial works because I can easily say, but 5 foot is short, 6 foot is tall.
No,
like
but that's still relative to the measurement you're using.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then speaking of which, like the early cookbooks actually were like a cup of this, half a cup of that, but the cup was not standardized at the moment.
It was so like whatever.
So it's like whatever size cup you had, if you used it throughout the entire the entire recipe, you still had a proportional recipe.
Right. No. And so but yeah. So or like with temperature, well, like 90's hot, 70's normal, and 50's cold. Like that's why Fahrenheit is a great temperature for weather.
I hear England like kind of like mixes and matches with like
I think
with temperatures. Like because they're like when it's hot out, it's like
this map actually looks
100
pretty good,
degrees.
I'm not gonna lie.
When it's hot out, it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and when it's cold, it's like it's 3 degrees centigrade, Celsius, whatever the hell they say. Centigrade.
Dude, 50 is cold. No, 50 is actually not cold to me. I actually like 50.
50's brisk.
50's brisk. I do a lot of backpacking in the mountains, so I know what real cold is, but still, in my asinine attempts to justify Fahrenheit, I mean, I guess you could say, like, weather-wise, 100's hot, 0's cold.
Yeah.
It's never going to be 100 Celsius, so... Therefore, it's automatically inferior. What is happening right here is fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh man, I can't wait for this. This is actually not a terrible map.
It's not. It's actually pretty good, except for what just happened. Right
I like the chain gunners just like. Maybe I'll hit him. Like he's like trying to strafe your pit.
Dude, Slashbane, I got locked in one of those, dude. It was fucking terrifying.
Oh my god. This center area. I gotta say, there's some new textures going on here that are
pretty
right,
cool, actually. Yeah. Very 90s, but 90s in a good way, I feel.
Yeah. Although, like, 90s in the bad way is just like, oh, I got this graphics program and I just like wrote words on
that
it.
was core 2.wad. I'm adding that to the list. Core 2.wad. We're up to 10.
Oh shit, number 9.
Core 2.wad. Hold on, I think this is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 double digits, people.
10 out of what?
Easily a 440-ish. Here, I'll check right now.
Less than 1%.
10 out of 456.
Oh wait, hang on a second. Wait, no, my math. Oh no. Okay, I'm supposed to be a programmer too. Jesus. All right. Wait. 10 out of 400. 10% of is 2.5%.
Well, 456.
Yes.
What is this called?
See, 2.5%. God.
This
1%,
is courtyard.wad.
Idiot. So if we had 32 good maps, you could make a megawatt out of it.
Yeah.
It would be really terrible, but you'd still make
No,
it
it'd be
big.
actually pretty good, because it'd be the good maps. If it was the bad maps, it'd be terrible. But we already have Maximum Doom for that.
The cream of the crap in Maximum Doom.
Yeah. Again, the standards I judge a 1995 map by and the standards I judge a modern map by are not the same standards.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, like, you
can't. No, you can't, because, it would be unfair to the fucking, like... I feel like judging a 1970s video game based on, like, the standards of today. Oh yeah, Alfonso, when do you want to do that with the enhancer?
So what does the enhancer do?
It really fixes a lot of stuff for Stronghold. Like, lives go from 1,250 credits a life to 100 credits a life, so that you can actually play the game. Because if you die 3 times, you cannot play the game. Like, you have to rejoin it, restart. Like you need to buy lives to go play a mission. Like, no. Lives are fucking... So you go farm the training mission for 6 hours, or you rejoin the game.
Oh my god, you have to farm for...
Credits, yeah.
Oh my god. Torm. Come on, buddy.
Torm.
Come on, buddy.
You need to work on your homework map, Seamus, so I can judge it. I'm actually looking forward to, who is it, Elegline or something like that?
So, farming in Stronghold, is that something that you could probably pay a Chinese guy to do?
Probably.
Like one of those gold farmers from World of Warcraft?
Yeah, probably.
Oh boy.
Dude, I'm so happy I never farmed gold or anything like that. Like, I mean, I obviously farmed in WoW, but I didn't have to hire anybody to farm for me.
I played World of Warcraft for 4 days, and that was about it. Like, I had a friend, like, try before you buy, like, password or key. So, like, it was like the 10-day, like.
You know what's awesome? Non-repeatable actions for critical functions to complete the map.
Yep. Switch one. On a repeatable. Why would they even? Why would?
I don't know how to fucking do this. You know what? I'm just clipping through this shit. Unless there's some fucking massive underground complex idea thing I'm missing.
Oh hey, Fonz is online.
What is Fonz doing?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I love Maximum Doom because I find all the secrets before I find out where I'm supposed to go. What does this do?
What does this even do?
I don't know, what does this even do?
Bunch of secret doors. You
No.
know, early on, it took me a while to figure out that, like, making something secret doesn't, like, really hide it on the auto map. You have to do that on the lines.
Oh, yeah. So it'd be really cool if I could, like, fucking lower this thing.
So, oh my god, like this is like the simplest hub spoke.
I just jumped. I didn't give a shit. It was a rocket glide that used blast damage to push me through the block map to Yeah, Fonz, I'll play Stronghold. I thought we weren't gonna do it today though. That can't really be like a everyday thing, Fonz.
Oh my god, you'd like die. I'm pretty sure it would kill a person. I just remember being really disappointed in Stronghold. Really, really disappointed.
It's impossible, Alfonso, unless you do what I did and turn on SC Fast Focus 1. Why, do you want to play Stronghold right now, Fonz?
Oh my god. What time is it over there in Australia?
It's in the morning, whatever. I got fucking all night.
Oh wait, Afonso's... Wait, how much ahead?
Here, I can tell you what time it's in Melbourne right now. Where are you from?
Is it 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Clock. World clock. It is 3:30 p.m. in Melbourne.
Yes, called it.
You didn't call shit.
I called being within an hour. So I'm like right next to my air conditioner. Well, not right, like right next to it, but like the air would blow directly on me. So what I did was kind of like rig up like a cut up Triscuit box, and I taped it around the vent so that it projects the air up and over instead of like kind of at me.
Okay.
So I'm like half engineer too.
I don't even know what to say to you at this point, Matt.
I don't know. I'm trying to fill some dead air here.
Dude, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck to do in this map, honestly. That was called the Supreme Rocket Glide. It's really awesome, guys. So I hope you liked it. You're making your Dean Johnson map. Talk about Dementia's a time.
What? Is that a command? Or a comparison? Somebody is making that Captain Clever's trying to make.
I don't know what that's a command or comparison. I would argue that Dementia's the time is
About time you got some quality on the stream.
Dude,
hey,
man,
fun.
this is coward. Wad. Well, fucking Alfonso, you should have shown up longer.
On the seas. Dude, I just thought you were on board. You're gonna go the distance.
Dude, I'm gonna go do the distance on Stronghold. I'm absolutely on board for Stronghold. I just didn't know we were gonna do it every day.
I'm not doing it every day, but it's all being done in one setting.
It's impossible.
Go the distance.
Okay, Alfonso.
Excremental shit.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Fixes attached. Vanilla justice.
Oh,
Stronghold.
Alfonso,
Yeah,
if we're
baby.
gonna do that, listen to me.
Yeah.
It is going to be, fuck. No, you don't work. So, well, you do work, but my Sunday, your Monday, not tomorrow because we have speed mapping. You get up early. I get up early.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, we're speed mapping. Adam AK said he was gonna join in speed mapping. We're doing Obsidian speed mapping session 55, whatever.
Oh, Memorial Day. Oh, it's
no,
holiday.
Tomorrow.
No, I mean like that's the occasion.
No, we're just doing it because Obsidian does it. Obsidian's fucking New Zealand.
He's New Zealand?
Yeah, he's in New Zealand.
He's not from New Zealand. He is New Zealand. Just the country just hosts the speed mapping event.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
He's a Kiwi.
Yeah, that's why there's no mining in New Zealand. It's can't be done. Just it's too fucking hard.
No mining?
The cost to drill through all that obsidian is
Yeah.
I
unless
see
you
what
have
you did
diamond
there.
drills.
You and your Minecraft.
I've played them. I haven't actually did quite unquote. Like I said before, like whenever I try to play, I'm saying I could be doing this, but then I could also be making maps for Doom that people will actually play. So then I stop and uninstall it for the 50th time.
I need to make 100 lines map. I might do that on stream.
You could do all of those, the ones that you need to do. Yeah.
100 lines is freakishly difficult. I tried,
is.
and I'm just like, man, this is like
outstanding.
You'll start to like, what is it? You'll start to kind of subtract lines, and then everything looks like triangles. Like triangles connected to triangles.
No.
Maybe. I mean, Mark Egg said that he said it was either impossible or too hard to make a 100 lines map look good, but also simultaneously be, you know, fun enough to last for 32 maps. I disagree. I think it's perfectly possible. I think Travis D does an excellent job at it.
Yeah.
Between 200 and 300 is the sweet spot.
I think you can do it. 100. No, 200 and okay. 200, 300. At that point, you might as well just make small maps. Like you're not like there's no reason to limit yourself at that point.
Well, I mean,
It's too broad. It's too broad, dude.
That's what Peak Wolf did. That's what the whole Zone 300 shit was all about. It's like I'm gonna just get the minimum number of lines it takes for me to not change anything about the way that I map.
Yes, pretty much.
That happens to be 300 lines. This is what he did. That's what he did. So we just got small peak-off maps in the end. So the whole gimmick was redundant.
And that's why I said it's his best maps, because not because he succeeded at his goal, but because small P-Corp maps are the best P-Corp maps.
Backhanded.
Less is more.
Around. It's just a shitstorm of backhands.
No, less is more. Okay, like that's one thing I learned early in
Tell that to
mapping.
maximum, dude.
Oh my god.
Significantly less.
Oh, Maximum Doom is really really bad. But yeah, no, Alfonso, if you're
Minimum
serious
Doom.
about that, 2 days from now, that's the perfect time to do it. Like, just fucking dig in and do that shit.
Jack Rewald has 10 goals in the third quarter.
Why does Jack Ringwell have 10 goals? Why is GWS so
Because he's
shit?
playing GWS, that's great. It doesn't count for anything. You know, if he goes on to break the record today, there's people just politely smiling at him.
I don't know, Peyton Manning broke all the single-season quarterback records playing one of the most baby schedules I've ever seen, and everybody filleted him.
Well, that's wrong. That shouldn't happen. This makes... Because Kennedy got 11 goals versus GWS. This makes him look insignificant. That was only last round. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what is this map?
This is Coward 2.wad. Yeah, Peyton Manning, dude, fucking, that's like, with the Broncos and really all the AFC West played this year was so baby schedule.
Ten sectors. You haven't played 10 sector, have you?
I have not. Like,
Sectors is actually pretty decent.
Alfonso, imagine if, there was a, team in AFL that got to play GWS, like, 6 times out of the year.
Why? Because they're part of the same conference.
Yeah, basically,
If
basically,
that works, okay.
yeah. So,
Well,
well,
that would be
also
fun.
because how the conference system is set up, like which conferences they play against. So, fucking, let's see here. Denver got to play the fucking New York Giants in the middle of Eli's current implosion. They got to play the Baltimore Ravens when their secondary had no idea what the fuck they were doing. They got to play the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Houston Texans, the Oakland Raiders 2 times a year. Like, it was just the most lopsided schedule, like, almost ever. And so, of course, they broke, like, all these records. But it doesn't matter because 43-8.
Then they get to play a half-decent side. Actually, it's a disadvantage playing on the shit sides and being made to look good.
Yeah, they did. And then they got into the Super Bowl and lost 43-8.
Because they played an actual team.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It happens.
Are you getting manhandled by this team?
I am getting
It's a demon
absolutely manhandled,
Yeah.
dude.
Technically demon handled.
No, actually, the interesting thing about
Fantastic
this is that
wordplay.
it's, it's the same sort of gimmick setup as you get with many modern day community projects, except the way that it was actually led and the way the maps were selected was how it should still be done today, but isn't. You know, we
What
talk
is
about
this?
that a lot. Well, 10 Stack, there was a judging panel who took the best 32 maps.
Yeah, and then they had like a
actually ended up-
director's cut.
Yeah,
Which was
that's
like
right.
all the leftovers.
And I
Or, like,
don't
they had
understand
enough
why
to
that
make
wasn't
two.
the case for. Yeah, I don't understand that wasn't the case for MLC lines. There's so much excess. If there's 100 lines map that's good, and there are a couple, like Travis D's maps, they're buried among 64 other maps of just quality. It's 2 E's instead of 1.
No, it's all
Yeah.
capital letters. It's still spelled the same. It's just all capital letters.
To imply sarcasm. Yeah, I mean, like, I get that people have to be like, you know, they don't want to be exclusionary or.
No,
whatever.
but see, it's better for the community to do so because then people get criticism. Like that's
Yeah.
the biggest problem in the community is there's no real like good feedback loop in the community right now. Like everybody self-segregates into these little micro communities and
Yeah.
hug boxes, and it's really kind of a problem.
Hug boxes. That's a perfect way to put
I
it.
hope Tarnsman's aware that I'm just trying to get him help everyone with their bingo cards right now. So we've just crossed off the critiquing the community or lamenting. There we go. Unless you've done that already, I mean, having streamed.
Oh, there are several spots that you could have filled in the past like hour.
Oh yeah, no, if you haven't gotten bingo by now, I don't know what to tell you.
I think someone did get bingo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I only
Yannick
got bingo
Donut.
about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, and Slashbang got bingo.
Oh, sorry, let me just check the match center to see how, oh, he's got his 11th goal. Okay, good. Just check it. 3/4 time. He needs to kick another 8 goals to beat.
How did somebody kick?
That was record set by Fanning in 1947.
Okay, good. So it's exactly like NFL records, where like there's all these old insane records set back in the 40s and 50s that just won't be broken.
Well, they
Good.
won't be broken because of like what the state of the players and like there was like just one guy that was like amazing and everybody else was not on the level.
No, it all depends. Like, okay, like not any total records nowadays, like with the exception of things like the interception records and shit like that. Those won't probably stand because just how hard it is to do that shit. Same
Right.
with like Jerry, like the really good long-standing records. Like nobody's gonna ever beat Brett Favre on a lot of shit solely because nobody's ever gonna play as long as Brett Favre. Nobody's ever
Yeah.
gonna beat Jerry Rice.
Right, yeah, no, yeah, that's right. The circumstances of the game suddenly change. In the case of the AFL, the actual rules have changed to make that sort of thing. Like back in the 1940s and 50s, you had key position players that stuck to their position. Then
Yeah.
you get the interchange cap got introduced, and so now there's a lot of rotations going
Yeah,
around. And so
or else
players
everyone's
can
gonna-
run all over the field, and so it's
Yeah,
changed. So
everyone's gonna
scoring
get
20
punchy.
goals in a match is not going to happen.
How do
Very
I
Unless you play GWS,
exit?
just so shit.
How do I get out of this area? I'm stuck in this fucking. I guess this is just a death trap that you have to like fucking deal with if you go to it.
And you totally beat your way through it.
I did beat my way through it
Or
entirely.
is there like a secret door in one of those side areas?
I checked. No, there's not.
Jeez. Time for no clip.
Yep.
Oh, it's stuck. I had the stream unit, so I actually have no idea what it sounded like.
It was so annoying, dude. It made me. I lost my shit. I was so pissed. Just cause like
What?
You just start picturing him in the barrel.
I did, dude. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go to my highlights right now and watch something called like "God Damn It, Brandon" or something like that.
God damn it, Brandon.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Go look it up right now. You'll see what the fuck it is.
Could you describe it?
You have to see it, dude.
Is this the Brandon of the
No,
delayed?
yeah, but it's fucking it's something else entirely. Where am I supposed to, game?
This map is just like uncompletable.
It is. It really is.
This is the same Jack Rewalt who took a train last week to avoid the media and refuse to speak to them. And then he's going to kick 11 goals and do what? Just go back to ignoring everyone? No, he's going to be in front of the microphones now. His head will be so big it will burst.
Nobody likes dealing with the media, though.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe he'll pull a Marshawn Lynch and do some like insane fucking thing, and then just like be like, "Yeah, that's what beast mode do," and then fucking leave.
Yeah, that's what beast mode do. Then just bounce.
Just bounce.
Or like just curse into the microphone and leave. You'll be fined, but they won't stick around.
Fucking, well, Marshawn Lynch got fined, like, multiple times because he spent an entire year and never spoke to the media. But he did speak to some Japanese site who asked him about what flavor Skittles he liked.
Yeah, those are the hard-hitting questions.
Is he a drama queen type character?
No, Marshawn Lynch is he's a guy who, when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl this year, he refused to go to the White House and then had his mom call ESPN and tell ESPN the reason he didn't go is because he didn't want to go.
Oh, so but he is a whiner.
I thought it was because like he disapproved of the administration. No.
No, Marshawn Lynch didn't go to the White House because he didn't feel like it.
Oh.
And then like
that's something you really should still do.
It's like, nah,
you're invited by the president, no matter who it is.
Like,
you
whatever.
attend.
Dude, fucking no. He's
This
just
is
like,
gonna
I
be
don't
drinking.
He's like, I don't care. Dude, I'd go to the White House no matter who's president.
Yeah.
CPH Phobos too. Because I'm pretty sure unless the president's Nixon, the president, like, just as a person, would probably be a pretty cool dude.
Well, I mean, they're like these days, not to get on a political soapbox, but it's like, you know, they are people that you like to hang out with, but wouldn't want being in charge of anything.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, exactly. But, like, yeah, like, the only president I would never go hang out with is Nixon, solely because Nixon was legitimately insane.
Like, he's creepy.
Nixon was fucking insane as shit.
Didn't he start, like, censoring, like, government documents because they had naughty words in it?
And he did, like, all sorts of weird shit, like
redacting everything?
Yeah.
Oh, he said shit in this one.
I don't know, and, like, he, like, was constantly convinced, like, he had, like, the entire White House swept every, like, 5 days for, like, bugs and shit. Like,
terrified of gay people. God.
Nixon was terrified of everything. Like, Nixon was just a paranoid...
Commies and those damn gays.
Nixon probably did love football a lot.
Who doesn't? Commies.
Jimmy.
Jimmy doesn't love football because Jimmy's a commie.
Well, I mean, Australian football? Oh, is this one of those convert maps? Crap.
No, you said it wrong. Aboriginal barbarism.
Aboriginal barbarism. Okay, so maybe you can explain why it's called Aboriginal barbarism.
I can't. I didn't name it that. Who even said that?
I think it was Hypnotoad.
Okay.
Aboriginal barbarism.
Okay. I was talking about because I'll occasionally watch a game of Field Dive. I can't. Like, I don't know how it's the most popular sport. I call it Field Dive for a reason because there's more flopping than actual fucking action taking place at any given time. But but Field Dive, I called it Field Dive, and then fucking like Hypnotoad came back like, no, there's Hand Egg, Aboriginal barbarism, and The Beautiful Game.
Is The Beautiful Game baseball?
No, The Beautiful Game is soccer.
That's The Beautiful Game?
Yeah.
It is actually. That's not just his wording as well as advertisers, though.
Oh my god.
And The World's Game, which is strictly speaking true, it is like the most popular sport.
Yeah, it is, but...
Or Brazil's latest excuse as to why they aren't fixing up their goddamn country.
Because they're playing soccer, man. They gotta play
Because they're
soccer.
too busy playing soccer. They're hosting the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Hosting it this year. And they're just like,
they are.
let's devote all our money to that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Although I'm pretty sure everybody says that shit.
Oh no, if you guys think, if you think M-Trop's Nixon voice is awesome, you should see his Hank Hill voice. That's the best.
I ain't gonna be putting anyone
Yeah, see the voice.
pressure.
Hey, you're gonna see the voice, yeah.
Just see the voice.
I've seen The Voice. It's a shit show, and I shan't be watching it again.
Dude, I watched The Voice, and it was some fucked up episode where, like, CeeLo Green had his face down and had, like, two people screaming at him at the same time, and I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
It's moments like that where you just feel that the experience is improved by turning it off and just resigning to yourself the knowledge that that's all you'll ever know about the program.
yes.
Nobody should ever lecture CeeLo Green on anything.
No, see, I love CeeLo Green because CeeLo Green has long reached the point in his life where he's just stopped giving a fuck about anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten to that point where he can, you know?
Like,
Chambers, can I see your map? If you're struggling with the lighting, I just want to have a look at it and see what can be done. Fixed. Didn't he send a map for you to look at, Tons?
he did. I looked at it at one point. I was talking with lighting. Seamus, basically, you want your lighting to be bold. Like, don't do bitty lighting.
Don't do Jimmy lights.
Jimmy lights.
Jimmy lights.
Or rather, you can do Jimmy lights, but
No.
light up the whole room and not just the light area.
You can do Jimmy lights, but you have to like Jimmy lights only work in Jimmy maps because Jimmy maps are like based around that style. Like the whole map has like a certain like cubism to it. If that makes any sense?
I want to become the Liege of Lighting. Could you give me that title without my needing to do anything? If so, then yeah, sure, why not? No,
I think
what was
I'm
gonna
the
look at
liege
again,
of lighting.
If you look at is Tarnsman's just no, you already have a title. You're the man of Gaul.
Oh, man. Well, you're the
man
fucking
of Tarns.
you're the patron saint of Portuguese fishermen and pancakes.
That's true. I have that for me. Yes.
Alfonso was a saint. I guess so.
His name is Saint Alfonso?
No, you could put saint in front of anything, and like it could just be whatever.
Patron saint of fucking.
He's a patron saint of Portuguese fishermen and pancakes.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously.
No,
No, it's from a Frank Zappa song, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was totally beatified in 1999.
That was it. I know that like Saint Matthew was like the patron saint of bankers and whatever.
Oh, okay.
Like that's actually what Saint Matthew is. Perform some kind of miracle, I guess. I don't know. You got to do that to be canonized.
The patron saint of bankers.
Yeah, he's like a patron saint of bankers and whatever.
I don't know that.
So why is Fluffy Brown? They're the finest in the town.
Oh,
Why? Make a fortune by tonight. I'm glad you enjoyed them.
thank you for that, Alfonso. I needed that
It's
on
okay.
Yes, I
just
know.
thought it was necessary.
And yes, I know that saints have to die first. Jeez, like it's like.
Well,
they
no.
die-
He could have named himself after it, though. I mean, there are people
Yeah.
named after real things.
Like they have to like how's it work? The saint, the person has to die, and then they have to be like you have to perform 2 miracles since they're passing or something like that.
I don't know.
Like weird like that. It's like, oh no, this statue like sweat or something. It's a miracle.
The miracle of Alfonso statues.
No, like I guess the criteria for saints have to be like completely.
I know some
changed
dude
because science
who-
can explain like all of it.
I know some dude who like saved a bunch of people during the Holocaust, became a saint.
Oh yeah, well I mean, like that's what it should be. It should be based on merit. It
Yeah.
shouldn't really be based
Well,
on.
there used to be a devil's advocate position, an actual office at the Vatican, which they actually ousted, I think, in the last 20 years, in order to fast-track beatification process. Also, there needed to be a verified miracle that the supposed saint had once performed, usually posthumously.
See, Alfonso fucking went to school and studied this shit.
No, I didn't. I just was fascinated.
Oh, okay.
Ask me about. Ask me about. What? No,
Which isn't football.
that's NJ. Oh,
Who's
that's the
NJ?
Blur Project, yeah.
Dude, okay, there are people in the Doom community who I know nothing about them other than the fact that they exist. Like NJ.
NJ.
NJ's done some pretty notable works, actually.
Really? Like
Nice.
what?
What's his full name? Is it Nigel? Is that Nigel Rowland?
It's certainly Nigel.
Yeah.
Something like that.
What has NJ done?
I can't remember. He did one of this Operation Colon something. I can't remember what the subtitle was. It was sort of like a sort of storm the beach.
Oh
Operation
yeah,
Colon
yeah, that's
something.
right. Yeah, Operation. Yeah, yeah.
Overlord was it?
Overlord. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's an actual. That's an actual
This has
operation.
6 maps. Yes, that was D-Day.
Yes, that was the storming the beaches of Normandy.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, NJ has, yeah, that's a prime example. NJ has existed in the Doom community since the very beginning, and I know nothing about him.
He's
I think you just lament him because he has some questionable views on the quality of Doom 2, or something to that effect. I can't remember.
Oh, wait, is that the same guy who has those views? Like, I don't need
Yeah,
a fucking...
and then I mentioned that he was a teacher in Scotland, and he said that he should have his license revoked.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, that's the
That's
guy...
terrible.
That's the guy who I made a big post about being in Scotland, and how Scotland was a terrible place. We're fucking, you know, vomiting it up a cigarette, the whole Garth Marenghi quote. You've seen...
they served me a burger that was deep fried.
You've seen Dark Place, right, Matt?
Oh my god, I love that show.
Yeah.
Back to front.
Good, definitely. Okay, good. It's like everybody who ever is on Skype has seen Dark Place. Like, it's a requirement.
I turned to Garth and I said, I'm not afraid to hold a man's gaze. It's only natural. I said, Garth, this thing is going to be the biggest thing since Quantum Leap. And I do not make that. I do not say those words lightly.
Dude, Alphonse, you need to watch Quantum Leap.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised I hadn't watched it. I do, but I don't at the same time, because there's just so much TV, but no. I've got 3 series on the trot right now, and I'm not exceeding that number.
No.
That's it.
Yeah.
Doing it.
What are you watching right now?
Hannibal, Fargo, and Game of Thrones.
Dude, I'm really liking Fargo.
I know. It's got some people were sort of questioning it. You know why? I think it's an excellent idea to base it off because you know take away the plot, the setting and tone that the Coen Brothers set is just perfect for a series. I think
It really is. No. Also, just Billy Bob Thornton's really good in it. Like in the best way possible.
yeah, he's got that deadpan awkwardness.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
It's just half terrifying and half humorous.
Oh, yeah, they did turn Fargo into a miniseries.
Yeah, it's been going on. It's actually pretty good, dude. It's really good. I haven't watched past episode 4 because I said I wouldn't until whatchamacallit. I think when's it? What's the day after Memorial Day? Is it the 27th? 27th.
Yes. So, how about this map?
How about this map? Yeah.
And flashing lights.
What would everyone say is the best Doom one of all time?
Of all time? Jeez.
I think that would be different between every single person.
That's
Yeah.
the question I just can't answer. Like,
It's
person
like
X knows shitloads about film, but if you ask him what his favorite film is, he'll need you to specify. Like, in what genre? In what era?
I mean, like it always sounds like a cop-out answer. Like it is like almost like the I like all films type of deal, but it's like more like the I like all music type of shit. But I mean, like you really can't if you consumed a lot of whatever you're asked to single out, it's almost impossible.
Oh yeah, absolutely no. I agree with that entirely.
Because like
I mean, it's especially because the question is what is the best rather than what is your favorite, which I might be able to sort of put down.
yeah,
I sort of reinterpreted it in my head to mean that anyway, but even then it's kind of difficult. I don't know.
Batman.
I'd sort of distinguish between what I consider to be excellent, borderline perfect, and what's good.
Well, no, there's some stuff I consider to be borderline perfect, and then there's some stuff that I consider to be fucking fantastic. But no, it's all based on different shit. Also, no, what is the best is what I consider the best because I'm always right. But come on, Alfonso, get it together. No, because yeah, it all depends. Like, what's my favorite IWAD? What's my favorite like PWAD for X quality? Because like,
what was it? Yeah, was it? How do you pronounce his name? Illigatine?
I just
Illigatine?
called. Okay.
Illigatine.
This is a Tarn stream. You pronounce it however the fuck you want to pronounce it.
Yeah. So, so he says Batman Doom.
Batman Doom would probably be the best total conversion I've ever seen.
I would definitely say
or
so.
I should say the best
total
vanilla total conversion. No, because I would say Pyro Doom's a better total conversion than Batman Doom.
Really? I don't know. Maybe it's just a soft spot I have for Batman, but
I would
really
say
like
it is.
Also, can we talk about Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice?
Is that what the movie's called?
Yes.
Is that really what the next movie's called?
I love how sort of lacking in confidence they are that they have to put verses in the title. Like, they could have just called it Dawn of Justice and it would be half decent, but
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman
Batman
actually
versus...
kind of...
Okay.
First of all, Batman
That's
will
like
win.
Jason versus Freddy levels of no.
Here's my issue with that title, alright? It's a pretty big issue. Okay. You go from Man of Steel. Man of Steel, that's pretty fucking, like, that title tells me everything I need to know about the movie. To Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Problem?
Big problem.
Yeah.
Well,
But anyways, yeah, Batman Doom was great. And it was made by Ace Team, the guys who made Xenoclash and Rock of Ages, those indie titles. Very, very, very talented group of guys. The Bordeaux brothers.
back in a sec.
So yeah, greatest vanilla total conversion, Batman Doom. Loved
Yeah,
it.
greatest vanilla, I'll give it that, definitely.
Yeah,
Batman Doom's fucking awesome.
absolutely loved it. Loved every part of it. Still marveled at what they did with Just Hackett. And
Yeah, that's kind of where I feel Batman Doom definitely wins, is just...
yeah, crazy. It's absolutely nuts what they did with the Hackett patch.
Dehackhead is such a fucking hard, like, just awkward word to say.
The Hackett? Like how do people pronounce that? I always say it's like Dehacked.
It's called dehacked?
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 Dehacked.
Yeah.
Dehacked.
I ignore the capitalization and just read the word.
I don't think it would be total conversion, Jimmy. I don't think Square would be like total conversion. It's standalone, really.
Yeah, Square's
We're just
its own
using the
IWAD.
Yeah, we're just using the engine. There's nothing left
New
of
game.
Doom.
Its own game, it's its own game. Like, Pirate Doom is still Doom at its core.
Yeah.
Square is Square, nothing
Square.
else. Yeah, it's its own game. It's not
Yeah.
even a conversion at
You
all.
don't talk about Heretic as a conversion, you talk about it as a Heretic. Excellent.
This map is so
Hacks.
bad.
Actually, no, Hacks does kind of play like a total conversion rather than...
Does Hacks have its own custom enemies?
It does, but it plays like a total conversion. I mean, it probably is technically its own game. It is its own game. It's marketed and sold as its own game.
No, I was gonna be that guy on Square to be the last guy done, but fucking Jimmy's like, no, make your map, and so I made my map.
Yeah, we kind of have a half deadline that we kind of like.
It is actually quite pressing now that we make it because it's just over a month away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it was the end of July. No, it was the start of July, wasn't it?
Sometime in July we wanted to
Yeah.
maybe get
We
episode
should aim
1
to have
done.
it done by July.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually have time to work on it like around the beginning of June. Like at least like the sound
waiting on me.
stuff and.
I've almost done everything I need to do, except for the MIDI tracks. Need to finish up my deathmatch match. We're waiting on Caesar.
Oh yeah. Are we?
Yeah, Zazer took over Spillway because Alfonso couldn't finish it.
Oh jeez.
My hands are clean, mother trucker.
You dropped your fucking load, dude. That still counts
No,
as...
no, I didn't drop it. I signed a contract.
You
had it
fucking...
sent
Okay,
over.
you walked into Zazer's living room and unloaded a gigantic pile of shit into it.
Thus implying he didn't want to take it first place. He actually offered before he even made the suggestion. I think he just wanted to see it on episode.
Yeah, probably.
That's why I finished Hobo's map in episode 1 of BTX. I just wanted it on episode 1.
I appreciate your honesty. You dick.
Well, it's mainly because I like the textures, and like at the time I wasn't totally clear on what episode 3 was gonna be, and so I wanted to make a proper tech base, and that seemed like the only opportunity to do so with the back design and architecture pack. So I was like, oh yeah, fuck, I love that.
Fair play.
Oh, it's one of these WODs. It's like a continuing adventure almost.
Because the original definitions for which each episode was supposed to be was very not clear. Like fucking when Matt made his map for E2, I think like
the paradigm completely changed like the year after I guess I made it, and then Tarnsman made his changes. And then like it's like, I mean, like that's what happens like after like a year, things kind of change. So it's like,
because like E2 was supposed to originally have tech-based elements in it, and it just doesn't.
Well, I mean, it shouldn't really. I mean, like episode 1
it technically does though, because it has alien tech bases. Like it has all the runes and shit that were like alien civilizations.
Yeah, I guess. What? Well, it's who's doing that?
I'm sorry? Oh, very well kicked behind. Ha! Well, that's his score blemished. It's worth nothing now.
Because he
Just
kicked
straight
behind.
goals. I don't care. That's right. So that sure was a church.
Oh yeah,
Gray.
yeah, we've talked about this before. Abbeys and shit in Doom are really common.
Yeah, a lot of people like to throw in like the religious element simply because of the I guess simply because of the setting.
Oh, it's like everywhere. Okay, I'm just clipping out of that because there's no way to escape an inescapable cage.
Like, oh yeah, early maps have a lot of that shit. Like traps and whatever.
Half the time I feel like they're not accidents, they're actually deliberately included there because...
Yeah, they're definitely not an accident.
Your adventure has taken you to the point where you can no longer return. Now
Oh no,
you
there's
restart
definitely
the game. Legit.
there's definitely some old like Sierra style adventure game mentality going on with 90s mapping.
Yeah, like the unwinnable situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a thread on the one recently that said, you know, why are 1994 doors sort of just not marked as such? Why are they all hunting? It's just because that was fair game. I think do it, and Focus pointed that out. It's like it's catered to the hardcore Dungeons and Dragons fan base, you know.
But like, yeah, but also, I mean, the editing tools.
His cages.
Yeah, kind of also. Oh yeah, like the editing tools were also kind of at the time. Like they were still like very simple, and you still had to pay for the good ones because you know that's how you capitalize on the utility. Edit Doom.
No,
oh my
no,
God.
I totally have no problem with that. Fucking if it's the best around, and like if Codem decided to start selling Doom Builder 2, I wouldn't. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, but like these days,
if somebody paid
kind of
for
passe.
No, it's just like the New Doom community project, or the New Doom community. I have no problem with the fact that they decided to start charging money, especially because everybody just decided not to pay for it and left. Like that's market economy. Like fucking let that shit sort itself out. You know, these days...
Free markets for everybody.
Yeah, man. Fucking, yeah. Just let that shit sort itself out. If somebody thinks they can make money selling a Doom Builder, they can't, but, you know... If they wanted to try it, somebody would come along and make a better version of it for free.
Now, is Deep Sea still sold, or is it like...
Yes.
Oh my God. Wait, is it actually still actively developed?
Yeah, it does. That I don't know. I know the latest version does require that you purchase it.
I mean, like, yeah, but I wonder if it was just like kind of abandoned, and that's what state the website is still in, rather than.
No, I thought a new version got released like a couple of
like a year or two ago.
Maybe.
I should buy Deep Sea and be like, well, I pay with a fucking, or I map with a paid editor, not your Fucking poor people free
No,
editor.
I really just want to buy the notepad editor that Joey Elliott uses to make his maps. Because I gladly shell out dollars for that.
The notepad editor.
You can, dude. Alfonso, it's called mapping in UDFF form. You can make that a notepad and then run it through a node builder.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'd like to think that he has something special.
I wrote like a long time ago when I first made like the first kind of version of the Doom API that I wrote in Java. I wrote like a little program that would just parse a notepad, and it would just be like line def this, vertex that, and it would actually build a map from that. But then it's terrible.
Okay, hey, aspiring mappers, don't hide entire sections of your map on the auto map. It's what we call a shitlord move. Okay, there's only one person who's allowed to be a shitlord. His name begins with a rot and ends with a king.
What's in between?
A hyphen.
Oh my god, Marcaic. No, I will not make Coffee Break 2 in WAD-C. I'd have to learn I would have to learn the macro language first. Like, you know.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Like,
Jimmy bought Deep Sea.
yeah.
The things we learn.
I've always
We could
wanted
have
to.
a Program B episode about that. Potential of marketing and selling shit for that.
That's a 10-minute episode. Don't do it.
The episode is there is no market. Have fun with that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
there's absolutely no market. Well, that's all
if
for
it was
today.
1994 and like distribution of free products was a lot harder, then yeah, by all means, there's your market. But
Well, I mean, they kind of sold books with it, like the Doom Hacker's Guide by like Hank Blucher,
yeah,
and there was a market for it. There absolutely was, but with like the internet these days, and well,
No,
I mean, Doom's 20 years old. There is no market left really for that sort of
There
deal.
could
No.
be in the future.
I doubt it.
The economy is it's a gregarious and very difficult place to navigate and very difficult to predict. We might know what the incorrect decisions are to make in the marketing place, but we don't know what the correct decisions might necessarily
what is
be.
this fucking track I'm
Who
listening
knows?
to?
Who knows? Also, I can just take what you guys said in 30 seconds and loop that for half an hour.
Yeah.
Just like
Another episode.
and just a fucking discussion that's the same 2 lines of dialogue for 30 minutes. We need to do like
It can't.
Yo, we need to do a program B on April Fools. That's that.
Yeah.
Just put the description of the episode as like 3 paragraphs long. Just promising an intricate discussion.
Okay, this MIDI. What is this MIDI? I have to know because there is this. Oh, it's a P-Corp MIDI, of course. Because there's this like fucking wooden, like I don't know what the instrument's called, but it sounds like somebody banging on a hollow piece of tree bark that's used as a drum in this MIDI track, and it's outstanding. And now I know why, because it's the most P-Corp-y P-Corp track I've ever written.
A dulcimer?
I don't mind it that much.
No, probably not dulcimer.
He
Dulcimer
specializes
sounds like.
in polka.
Hold up. Civil emergency message from Southern California. What the fuck?
Oh, is there a riot? Angry Raiders fans?
That's up and up then. Oh no, it's an Amber Alert.
Oh, jeez. You know what? Whenever I get those, I feel completely helpless. It's like, look for this vehicle, and I'm like, I'm on the road, but I'm pretty sure I won't come across it.
So if anybody sees a gray 2004 Jeep Patriot with the license plate 7CJF267, call 911.
Totally making a note of that.
Yes, because you're gonna be in California.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. California.
So I just got a voice acting job playing an American store clerk. Except I don't need to work with my accent so much because I have such a lazy lips accent that it just disguises everything.
Wait a minute.
What are you
Alfonso,
voice
what
acting
exactly
in?
do you do?
He's a writer.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, you just do things, man. You just do a whole bunch of stuff.
I make money in ethereal ways. I'm also fuck Paul, so I don't do a very good job of it. But there we go.
Well, we gathered that from Ryder.
No, see, that's the way Alfonso and I make such a good team, because we're like the exact opposites of economic situations and professions.
You saying the moment I become even half successful, you're just not going to speak to me.
No, I'm definitely going to, but like, even once you become successful, like, you're gonna be the writer, and I'm gonna be the blue-collar guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. The chemistry's there, I guess. Each resents the other one in its own special way.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be the middleman.
Did you know that Matt's 5'3", Alfonso?
I'm a short person.
I did not.
And when people say Tom Cruise is really short, I think he's like 5'6". That's still taller than me. That's why I strive to succeed.
Oh god, I hate Larry the Cable Guy more than anything in the world. I fucking cannot stand that guy.
Get her down.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not a film. That's actually a person.
Yeah,
that's a real
well,
Well, no. The real guy's
It's
that's
a character.
An act, yeah.
Yeah. But it's that's like, you know,
I don't know.
that's
I mean,
his bit.
Tarsman keeps talking about all these wonderful NFL names, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone did rename himself Larry the Cable Guy.
That is his professional. That is like his official name. Yeah.
Oh, tell him about Chad Johnson.
Oh, you mean Seneco or whatever the fuck?
Ocho Cinco.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay. There's a guy. Wait. Okay, I can tell this story. Okay. There's this guy in the NFL named Chad Johnson. Okay.
Who plays for the Cincinnati Bengals? Yeah.
Yes, Cincinnati Bengals, and he, since he was like such a prominent figure. Okay, his uniform number was 85, right? And he just was people just started calling him like Ocho Cinco. But that's not how you say 85 in Spanish. That's my first problem with it. Second of all, he legally changes his name to Chad Ocho Cinco.
Okay, no.
And
this is the part.
It lasted only a year, but during that time, he gets sued by Reebok because they already printed up jerseys, or like they made jerseys with Chad Johnson on them. So they're like, you can't do this. Now you owe us millions of dollars. No. Millions of dollars we'll never ever make.
See, it's even better is because the reason he legally changed his name is because he put Ocho Cinco on his jersey, and then the NFL sued him and told him you cannot put anything but your last name on the back of your jersey unless your last name is shared with somebody who's like in the Hall of Fame or it already is on your team or whatnot, and then you can add something if you so choose to, but you're not required to. Like we just drafted Richard Rodgers from the Bruins, and we have Aaron Rodgers. So if Richard Rodgers wants to put R. Rodgers on the back of his jersey, he can.
Yeah.
So
Chad changed his last name.
Yeah. So Chad got fined like $200,000 because he refused to take the name off. So he legally changed his name so that he could keep it on the back of his jersey.
For fuck's sake. Chad Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, Chad Ocho.
That's almost as bad as those poor deluded folks who want to get some character in Japanese or Chinese or what have you just written on the side that says like just honor or something, and instead it says something else like I was raped by a walrus.
It's not ochenta y cinco, Ocho Cinco. Never change, Chad Johnson. Never change.
Who did? Oh, I gotta see Chad, because Chad Johnson's on the Bengals anymore. He went somewhere. I think he went to the Dolphins. Chad Johnson. Oh my God.
Just making that sort of a mistake is just a permanent, irreparable blight on other people's just impression of your intelligence.
No, he probably didn't have a dad. He didn't have a dad growing up. That's like all these guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Chad Ocho Cinco went to the Dolphins, and now he's left to go play in the Canadian Football League.
Are you... What?
I'm dead serious. Chad Ocho... Let me pull this back up. Yeah, Chad Johnson is now...
like how you're trying to pronounce it like as though it were an actual name.
Because every time I used to watch it, like I just refuse to acknowledge it as Ocho Cinco. Because anyways, no, yeah, he plays for for Montreal. The Alouette. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna put it in.
The point is, it's in the Canadian Football League.
The point is, it's in the Canadian Football League. Alfonso, that would be like if Eddie Betts changed his name and then went and played in like the VLF.
Oh, the Alouette?
Is that the Alouettes?
Oh, that's a type of bird.
Okay.
It's French.
I don't know how good was Chad to begin with.
He was like a maybe top 100 wide receiver. He wasn't super good.
He was middling tier.
I was just checking to see how good your analogy with Eddie Betts actually was. It sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah, he was no Calvin Johnson. He was no Larry Fitzgerald. He was no Jordy Nelson. He was fucking Chad Johnson. He wasn't even the best Johnson wide receiver.
No, definitely not.
Fuck no, there's 3 Johnsons that are better than fucking Stevie Johnson, Calvin Johnson.
A whole lot of big Johnsons.
Chris Johnson. Although Chris Johnson's a running back. And he's been imploding lately.
Canadian Football League actually sucks.
No, Canadian football is American gridiron football.
Yeah, I mean, like, it would be called Canadian American Football.
No, it's just called the Canadian Football League.
Canadian Football League. I still can't, I mean, like, soccer is a very British, it's like a Britishism of, like, a longer phrase, like association soccer. Because they would be like, ASOC football, like, no, association football, sorry. And it would be like, ASOC football, and then they just call it soccer. So it's like, it is a very, like, British slang word, but yet it's only used in America for some reason.
What I find truly despicable, I'm not sure that any other country in the world does this, frankly, is it gives their own soccer team, national soccer team, a nickname. It's a very Australian thing to do, but it's despicable. The Socceroos is what they call themselves. I mean, that's something you would expect another country to give the Australian football team as a parody, right? But
yeah,
the
Socceroos.
It's horrendous. Like,
wait, what's their basketball team called? The Dunkaroos?
Good one.
Like the snack.
But if you want to move forward as a team, it starts with calling yourself a respectable name, like, I don't know, Australia would be a good start. Australian football team.
Oh my god. Like, are they just like? Do they just want to be marginalized to a stereotype? I mean, for fuck's sake.
No, well, that's actually a mentality of Australia. Like, because they're not often talked about by other countries, like, historically. Like, what's happening down in Australia today? Let's check out the articles. Like, oh, the New York Times currently has 10 articles listed across the entire year for anything remotely to do with
See, like,
yeah, okay.
Steve
Irwin died. That would be one of them.
Yeah, like, yeah. I know more about British politics than I do about Australian politics, because, like, when stuff happens, like the New York Times will be like,
Australia went missing by disappearing into the ocean. You would expect, like, if that happened in America, like,
search party.
Sort of, yeah, that would be one of the.
No, but there'd be like everybody in the world would know that Obama just disappeared.
Let me be clear. I can't take this shit anymore. I'm outie.
He just disappeared into the surf and wasn't seen again. In the notoriously choppy part of the Victorian coast.
Oh, I thought he was just disappeared for like a period of time. He just never showed up again, ever?
No, his body wasn't recovered.
Oh, wow.
God.
So you guys lost the Prime Minister in every sense of the word.
But you say that's fascinating politics, but you don't hear about it. But you would if it was in another country. And so the point is that because this happens, Australia needs to sort of talk themselves up as the stereotype, or they sort of talk about. yeah, they just have that sort of mentality, so it doesn't really surprise me that they call themselves the Socceroos, or they succumb to stereotypes in that way.
Oh my god.
They have an interesting history like that.
Yeah, how many people are kind of wishing that Tony Abbott did that same thing? Like, just disappear.
Like, quite a few people.
Dude, I like Tony Abbott. He wants to destroy the Great Barrier Reef.
Reef.
Yeah, dude, right there.
Fucking correlate him, I wouldn't be disappointed.
Okay, man, no.
Nixon levels.
Dude, no, I like it. Okay, I can get behind Tony Abbott. All right, he has a realistic goal for his fucking government. He's gonna destroy
You'll
Short of
you'll
nuke
like
the
this
whales.
In economical strife, right, when there's questions being raised over cuts to university tuition and stuff like that.
Right.
Hmm? Oh no, did he drop out of the call? Oh no, he's here.
What's that?
No, did you drop out? You dropped out of the call for a second there.
What were you saying, Alfonso? Yeah, something about he was cutting university spending or some shit.
No. In an era where the government's been criticised for like raising fees and just not investing money in the right places.
Yeah.
Tony Abbott has elected to just pour like $1 billion into collecting fighter jets for the country.
That's an excellent. That's excellent. Dude, I love Tony
Why
Abbott.
would Australia need them?
Dude, I don't know. I love Tony Abbott
North Korea?
more every time I hear about him because he's like just so cartoonishly evil. It's like, yes, thank you, Tony Abbott, for existing.
Like he's going to sprout one of those like curly mustaches and like put some like women on like train tracks.
I don't know, but I have to fucking actually archvile jump at this part of the map, and it's really upsetting to me. So I'm
gonna find this article.
Oh my god.
We're totally going full politics on this one.
The government has given the go-ahead for the purchase of 58 more F-35 Joint Striker fighters at the cost of $12.4 billion, making it the nation's most expensive defense asset.
God, like, who does he think he is? America?
He's buying it from us. Thanks for the money, Aussie Land. Okay, I'm just not doing that. Fuck that noise. Dude, Max.
No clip.
You know,
No clip right up there.
yeah, I'm just gonna no clip right up there, dude. I'm so tired of that shit. That's fucking retarded. Go away. I don't have ammo. I don't have munitions to deal with your shit, Archvile.
Also, this has gone unnoticed. Yes, Jimmy, I really think they should have called Association Football Assfoot.
Oh, that would have been magical.
Play some Assfoot.
What's the score, by the way, of GWS?
Oh no, that game is over. Let me check. It was pretty good. Definitely in excess of 100. Not as bad as the Hawthorne sector.
Did you not need to go up there where the Archvile was?
Apparently not.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The score was 154 to 41. So
41. Wow.
they kicked one goal to halftime. Disappointed that it wasn't.
How long have you been on this map?
I've been on this map for 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I've been in this WAD. This WAD is... I'm on map 5 of it, bro.
Oh yeah.
So I'm non-berserking a stuck Arachnotron. Remember, guys, a monster that's stuck is just a door that requires ammo. I think it was Captain Clever who said that.
It's quite apt.
How do mistakes like this just... Oh no, wait, this is a conversion map.
That's supposed to be a Baron?
I love how it's always the Arachnotrons that are stuck, because... Actually, no, frankly, I love this about this era, that just certain things either weren't known about the game, or just certain things that are obvious today, like players, like authors surrounding cyber demons in barrels, because they assume that will assist the player in defeating it quicker when it just doesn't. Or just not knowing that the radius of the Arachnotron is so fat that you can't just plonk it in all the way and it won't get stuck.
Well, I mean, in this case, this is probably one of those Doom 1 to Doom 2 conversion
Let me
maps.
check. Hold up. It does not have 2 at the end of it, so it's not.
Oh, but I could have sworn I saw some of those half switches.
Maybe it is. I don't know. There's a lot of stuck Arachnotrons.
Because, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, there's supposed to be some other enemy, but, like, it's, like, the randomization just, like, made it an Arachnotron or something.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to... Oh, no. Anyways, what I was saying is that I think it was you who said that a stuck enemy is just a door that requires ammo. Oh, this is a conversion. So yeah, those are supposed to be barons.
I don't know whether to applaud or just be dismayed by the Green Herring's efforts to speed around this material.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say good job, but at the same time, I just kind of want him to stop.
It's like, why?
For his own health, like, come on, TGH. You're better than this.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I hate it when this shit happens. Where did I get taken from? I think it was down here.
Taken 3.
Liam Neeson's
Maximum Doom.
Taken 3, Maximum
You definitely
Doom.
watch the game tonight, Tons, or your morning, or whatever.
What game is it?
It's Port vs. Hawks.
Oh yeah, I definitely am gonna watch that. I'm also gonna watch GWS just because GWS is such a train wreck. Why are they so bad?
What's GWS?
They're the newest team in the AFL. Gold Western Saints. Or Gold Western Giants. Or something. Alfonso, what does GWS stand for?
Greater Western Sydney.
Thank you.
It's a mouthful. It's honestly a horrible name.
They're the Giants.
Uh-huh.
The Footballeroos.
The Footballeroos, yep.
I can't. I'm trying to think of like a kangaroo portmanteau type of thing.
There actually is a AFL team called the Kangaroos.
There we go, playing up their own stereotype again.
Well, I mean, wait. We have like, what is it? We have a team in the American Football League called like the Redskins and the
Patriots and
Patriots,
the Texans,
the
Cowboys,
Texans. Yeah,
the
very.
Eagles.
I guess it is kind of. Okay, Eagles is a little. That's probably the most stereotypical, I don't know, American.
The Cowboys.
Cowboys is very American.
That is.
The Patriots.
Patriots. Like I you know what? Like when like 9/11 happened, I was like, I'm calling it right now. The Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl, simply because. Insert conspiracy theory here.
Hey, they did win that year.
Yeah, they did too, and I was like, oh my god.
This is a sign that God wants us to get behind America and combat the terrorists.
Oh Jesus.
This is a sign that that Tom Brady had a awesome defense that carried his ass.
Yeah.
No, what's hilarious about Tom Brady...
19-0.
Dude, no, this is the best thing about Tom Brady, is that Tom Brady, for the first, 5 years of his career as a quarterback, was a total game manager. He was not an elite quarterback, but he had, the most retarded defenses. Then he became an elite quarterback and lost 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Now Tom Brady carries the Patriots, and now they're not winning Super Bowls.
19-0, baby. 19-0.
I'm sure that some children in Africa are really happy about those shirts.
Oh my god, that's the greatest. It's the greatest upset, I'd say, in football history.
It is, dude. Nothing will ever top 18-1. Just even if another team goes 18-1, the Patriots will still always be 18-1.
Yeah.
It is so fucking any Patriot fan is Patriots is 18-1. Fuck you.
And I'm so very glad the Giants did it. So very glad.
But what I love about it is that it didn't just happen. It happened on the most bullshit play in the fourth quarter.
The helmet catch, man.
Dude,
the Tyree helmet catch.
Everything had to go right for that to happen. It was perfect. No, I love it.
It was ridiculous. Eli just gets out of the pocket,
Dude, he broke 3 sacks.
Yeah, it's that's the only thing I think Eli Manning is actually good at.
No, Eli Manning, if Eli Manning is placed in the fourth quarter against the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl, he suddenly becomes the best quarterback ever.
David Tyree.
Well, no, because don't forget 2011 too, where fucking Eli Manning in the fourth quarter suddenly turned into elite fucking insanity. But then he'll go to the normal season and throw 30 interceptions.
Yeah, that's Eli.
Oh, what's that? It's not the postseason? Okay, gotta go back to sucking. Which is funny because his brother is the exact opposite way.
Yeah, he chokes
in the postseason.
In the postseason.
Yep, it's exactly opposite. His brother, great in the normal season, chokes in the postseason. What is this map? But
Just like skip.
Yeah,
Skip
I'm
the
skipping.
next map.
I'm checking and cleving. Cause this is getting ridiculous. Like fucking, where am I supposed to go? I have the blue key, but the blue key door isn't available. Like, what do I have to do to open this door? Whatever, I'm going through this blue key door. Thank you. I must have not hit a switch or something that looked on, or... Oh, that's a Spider Mastermind. Oh, that's a Cyber Demon. That's a good dream, Captain Clever. That's the best dream you can have. Be the champion.
Join the NFL, throw 30 interceptions.
Be Derek Carr, get sacked 72 times in a single season. Or, I'm sorry, David Carr. Derek's his brother. Who, in all honesty, should have been drafted by the Texans, but they're not going to draft the brother of the guy who got sacked 72 times in a season while playing for them. Oh, God. Where do I go in this map?
I'm digging the architecture a little.
There we go. The map is
You're lowering
done.
your standards.
Oh my god, there's only 35 monsters in this map. But it looks gigantic. Okay, what's worse? A big map with a lot of monsters or a big map with no monsters?
Big map with no monsters, I would say.
No, did you say no or few?
I said
With few. Well, no. No, a big map with no monsters can work. That one Panophobia map.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
This though has 35
It's a
monsters.
pretty terrible question, Thompson. You need more qualifiers than that.
Okay, an empty map or a packed map?
It still needs more qualifiers. Like, how is it packed?
Vomit-inducingly packed.
Okay, well then
no. With what? With what? Monsters? Types of monsters?
Do you have any vulnerabilities for your BFG in it? The packs are just zombie.
Yes.
Hey,
there was a map like that.
wait.
There was a map like that, Alfonso. It was called Brundle.wad.
Oh, the disease. Okay, good.
That map was actually really, really good, and it was shaped like a giant fly.
I bet it's not as good as Joshy's fly.
What is Joshy's fly?
32 and 24. Which one I can't remember. I think it was like 9 or something. No, not 9. No, 10. Might have been 10.
I don't know, but I'd argue to say it's either the second best or the best map in the set so far. This shotgun guy is all over my shit.
It's disgusting. I love how this is just military base. It works.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Are those like Stars of David on the ground?
Yeah, they are. Oh, look at that node builder fuck up.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, node builders back in '94 must have been so bad.
What was it? Like, just, yeah, there was like
BSP,
regular
right?
BSP, Doom BSP, what were the other ones? I mean, when did Zen Node come out? Zen Node was like...
Didn't Zen Node come out with Z-Doom?
No. Zen Node is a vanilla node compiler, and it was kind of friendly to like unclosed sector tricks and stuff. So
It's
yeah, I think it came out like probably like late '90s, early 2000s though.
I don't know if Z-Doom normally rebuilds nodes on the fly.
But yeah, ZDoom has ZDBSP. It has its own node builder, and that's also built into ZDoom. So like when like the nodes are all fucked up, it just recompiles it itself.
Well, it certainly doesn't, because I've come across a shit ton of node errors in these maps.
Well, I mean, yeah, only if it only if nodes are not present, or if the tree is like badly built, like there's an actual error, like there's a part of the tree that's incomplete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if it's like a complete tree and, you know, it's just badly constructed, it still keeps it.
Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, no, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so I think Zenode was probably around for like quite a while. It's just, I actually looked at the code because I'm like, hey, maybe I should like port Zenode to like maybe Java or something.
Well, Zenode is actually, it hates self-referencing sectors.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, the only way you can get an enemy to see you in a self-referencing sector is to use BSP.
Oh, got it, yeah.
Otherwise, they can't see you in a self-referencing sector in Zenode.
So like so I like looked at the source code, and I was like, oh, let's see if it's actually doable. Totally not doable because my God, I kudos to anybody who writes a node builder because Jesus Christ, that thing
bad?
is insane. It's not bad. It's just like almost unintelligible because it's written in such a way that it's like it's like super optimized, and it just has to draw all the split the tree in all the right places and all the segment drawing and stuff, and it's just an insane amount of math that my brain cannot process.
That was C Phobos. This is Comp Mobos, or this is Comp. Thank God this looks short. Oh, excellent. This has. Oh, those sounds. Oh man.
Oh, what?
Damn!
Wait, is this a sound replacement wad?
No, but it is...
I always liked finding one of those wads. It was like, oh, this says Beavis and Butthead sounds.
Have you
like...
ever seen Looney Tunes, Doom?
I think I did.
I think you'd know if you did.
Yeah.
You would know. Alphonse, you've seen it, right?
Where's the Kazooie?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think we experienced it together.
Yeah, it's quite something.
Or is it like kind of like not exactly Looney Tunes, but it's like some guy like drawing like furry shit?
No, it's like he replaced every texture in Doom with Looney Tunes.
Oh.
Like I don't know how to. It's something you have to see.
Also, I've played like probably an early version of Simpsons Doom, like way back when, and that was like, you know, it still had like crudely drawn like sprite replacements and shit. There's a version of Simpsons Doom that's out now that just looks like fucking cracked out. Like it's like oh my Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I need to go check that out. Where do I go in this clusterfuck of a map?
Tarsman, haven't you played enough Maximum Doom today?
I'm gonna stop playing in 18 minutes.
Jesus.
Then I will have officially played enough Maximum Doom for the day. And the worst part is I'm still not through the seas.
I hope you're not under any illusions as to how long this is going to take you.
This is, that's what I said, sub 300 hours.
Sub 300.
Sub 300.
I'm going for the world record, man. Sub 300 hours.
Why didn't you like split this up into FTAs?
Because I'm not fucking doing that. Are you?
No, you should have arranged it into like a boom format. How many maps can you fit into the boom format?
You can fit
Can you go-
like 35 into boom.
35?
Is that it? I thought you could.
In
Like
boom?
99, I thought.
It's 99. Yeah, boom.
I thought in boom it stops at 35. You can't warp past it.
Why 35 though?
No, surely you can because there's Peacock's community project has 2 episodes for it. The second, which goes up to map 40, and that's continuous.
Yeah, but those maps only work in Z-Doom, bro.
Oh, like same thing with Whispers of Satan. Whispers of Satan.
Whispers
has
of Satan's-
Well,
three maps.
They have Z-Doom specific maps. Let me just check it out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tarsman's probably right for this one. Check this. Well, I don't know. I otherwise would not be loading up his maps.
That was
That was
CMP.wad. This is crazy.wad.
Crazy.wad.
Crazy.wad, yep.
The embodiment of the entire Maximum Doom run.
It's crazy.
Crazy.wad.
I wouldn't call Maximum Doom crazy, I'd call it psychotic, deranged, maybe emotionally unstable.
All these candles.
Oh my god. Why would... Okay, I like Spectres when they're used in the dark. I don't like Spectres when they're used in 64 white hallways. What is this?
The description from the text file is, according to Captain Clever, Crazy.wad is the second wad I've created, the first being FredDoom.wad. It's
Fred Doom.
Fred Doom.
Fred Doom.
It's not that big, it's difficult and fun. I'm getting better at it. I think you'll see an improvement over the last one. However, it's not as good as some on the market. The market? Please send me some email and let me know what you think.
Is that like the opposite of Beef Tank, where instead of taking... Oh, no.
Oh, there goes Alfonso.
Now I'm grabbing him back.
Is he largely silent because, like... or was he, like, silent because, like, the connection was terrible? Or did he just, like...
What? Oh, while he was... No, yeah, he kept dropping in and out a lot, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's because Australia.
Australia.
Australia?
I am totally original, and that is something that has never been said on the internet.
I didn't say... I had to go to the realm of Osgelia.
Call failed.
Oh my god. See, Alfonso is upset. I'm disgusted. You're just like, yeah, whatever. Matt complacent, Yano.
Excuse me?
Our endure faces, Alfonso and I are both like, what the fuck is this shit? And Matt's face is just like, yeah.
I'm just like,
I need to play. I need a red key. Damn it.
Dear God, I'm so glad maps are the way they are today.
Oh,
Like even like terrible maps made today that still have some kind of structure to them are like
they
10 times better.
They aren't amorphous blobs in map form.
Like this is just like what the fuck? Like all these random ideas coming together and just I made a Doom map. That's the only way to describe it. I made a Doom map. That's it.
I think it's an apt way to describe it, honestly.
Like it's just, hey, well, there you go. I made a Doom map. Nothing else is needed from me.
What else
Too right,
would be
Tarnsman.
needed? Too right? I am right?
Uh-huh.
Too right.
Yeah, because that's the... Okay, like, the level cannot actually be accessed after 35 outside of Z-Doom because warp stops working at 35.
Yeah, can't even walk to them. It's too soon.
You can warp to 33 through 35. But you can't warp past 35. And it's because of the stupidest thing. It has nothing to do with, like, the warp ability not being able to reach the level. It's because there's no music lump defined past 35.
Oh my God. when did you make this comparison, Tarnsman? It's like handing a kid his first set of crayons.
1994 mapping is like handing a kid their first set of crayons. Yes, yes.
That is entire. That is so incredibly true.
It is. It's what the fuck the best way to describe it, because everybody's like, I can draw now, and then they just scribble whatever random shit comes to their mind. Look, mommy, it's a brontosaurus.
That's purple and green.
Except it looks like a jam monster. Yeah.
It looks like a jam monster. Except I'd be the parent like, no, son, a brontosaurus doesn't actually exist. It's a misnomer. It's actually a combination of several different species.
There's no such thing as a brontosaurus anymore, I think.
Yeah, there isn't.
It's taxonomically.
Yeah, it's now classified as a bunch of different things. But if somebody says brontosaurus, what the fuck they're talking about?
Yeah, Diplodocus.
I love when the exit door is literally the exit door texture. No switch, no nothing, just you use the exit door and then you exit them out. This is called Cringe 66.
Oh, I think I've played this.
Oh.
Wait. Is this Mark Clem's map?
I think so.
He did the series Cringe, which
Yeah. Oh, it sounds so familiar.
And he had early iterations of his Memento Mori tracks as well.
Yeah, it is Mark Clem. Oh my god. Wow, we're witnessing history.
Um.
Oh, Mark.
Mark Clem is not a very good mapper, by the way.
He was a way better composer.
Yep. Not MK.
I don't think his music's in this. Let me check the lumps slate. Yes.
Digging that blue armor though.
Yeah, I definitely played this. I mean, I was like, oh, he made Cringe.
There is okay.
Okay. Like, oh.
It's DE2 M1.
Kill 'em all.
Alright, save. This is the worst big font and small font I've ever seen.
Oh, we do have we have an interview of David Tolwyn Shaw and Mark Clem.
It's very fascinating.
Yeah,
Mark Clem is
much better with that Alfonso guy isn't there, asking the questions. Every joke has an element of truth.
Mark Clem is like the greatest Mississippi accent I've ever heard.
Is that what it is? It's a great accent. It's a great accent. I know that.
From Mississippi. And David, like the Tolwyn, he totally sounded like he did radio, he really, he had that sort of voice and cadence.
It's a good interview. I'm really glad they gave you that track too.
Yeah. Like one of their joint things.
Dude, no, I'm really glad. No, I like them a lot. They're the Jimmy and Essel of the '90s. It's one of those combo groups that work really well together. Fuck you, Vile. Dude, he'll be back.
They'll always come back.
They'll always come back. I think I'm gonna beat this level and then we'll call it here and pick it back up sometime later. Just Maximum Doom is such a slog of just pain. Here, how much have I gotten through? Let's figure here. I've done 400 some odd levels. Let's just figure 450 divided by 3120. I've done roughly 14% of Maximum Doom.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Dude, as soon as I said 14%, I got a cold flash over me. Like, that's the panic, like the anxiety. Oh my god, what have I committed myself to?
Oh, the Tarnsman, this is a full episode, I think.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
9 maps long.
That's why I said I'm gonna
Yeah,
call
yeah.
it after this map.
Just as well, because Collingwood vs West Coast is on. We're missing that shit.
West Coast better win. Jimmy, tell your team to get their shit together.
That's right. Well, they've just signed Nat Nui for another 5 years. He
Oh,
better
yeah?
perform.
How old's
Oh,
Nat
man.
Nui?
He's pretty young, but they're only signing for marketing purposes. He's the
Oh,
face
okay.
of the team now.
Really? Not what's his face? Jesus?
Butcher?
No, not Butcher. Who's the guy who got?
Spanger?
Spanger.
What is this? Are you shitting me, Bobby Prince? What is this track? This is even more blatant than fucking... Oh my god.
Man in the Box by Bobby Prince.
This is the most blatant I've ever heard. Oh god.
What is it?
It's
What
a
is
Bobby Prince song, and you know how Bobby Prince lifted riffs off of other fucking
Yeah.
music?
Oh yeah, all the
Where's it
time,
from?
yeah.
This one is the most blatant I've ever heard.
Where's it from?
What other than like the Alice in Chains map
No.
23?
This is like that level, but more. I'm trying to think of where it's from. I know the song. I just can't think of the fucking God, what's the song called?
I can't hear it. Hold on a second, wait.
The irony is that Bobby Prince used to be a lawyer. Is it Man in the Box Balance of Chains? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
It's Alice in Chains, Man in the Box. Thank you, God.
Man, that guy loved Alice in Chains.
Okay, that was Maximum Doom. Fuck Maximum Doom. Oh my god.
Well, that's the first 14% of maximum.
Yeah, that's the first 14% of Maximum Doom.
Expect
doesn't-
quality maps like this and more.
Actually, before we go, Alfonso, anyways, let me show you what I was talking about with the hub map real quick. What I want, what we were talking
You know,
about.
dude, you can, if you do just want to do it yourself, that's fine.
Well, okay, but
No, please do, because, I mean, it'll be a better map in the first place, and it will take not as long.
okay, fine. Map. It's got to be in Unimap format. Square. No, I'm not making square. All right, whatever. I'll just fuck around with it. Okay. Yeah, follow, like, tweak, subscribe. Give me your firstborn child and possibly a small sum of money in the donation form every 4 to 6 weeks. Or I will send evil ghosts to your house and they will play you the entirety of Rocket Power on DVD while you're trying to sleep.
Like, comment,
So, yeah, that's
subscribe.
sacrifice to go.
Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, plug this shit.
Actually, you know what? No. I mean, at the end of my streams, I just say leave. Like, unsubscribe.
Get out.
Yeah, get out.
The shits I give.
The
Get
shits
the fuck out of my
Send
stream.
him a poke on
Get
Zoom.
out.
Get outta here.
Yes, excellent. Yeah, what is? Oh wait, I need to look at Seamus's map real quick. Messages. Hooray for line def tags. Yeah, we'll look at this, Seamus. Learning to 3D floor. What? 3D floors are so easy. I love it. Like, I was like thinking they might be really complex, and then I made a 3D floor. I'm like, oh, that was the easiest thing I've ever made in Doom. And I was happy as hell. Edit. Map options. Doom in UDMF format. Okay. Add. Here we go. Boom, baby.
So what's this now?
Yes, you did it correctly, dude. You made a 3D floor. Yeah, these are 3D floors, dude. Good job.
3D floor.
Yeah, sweet. That's exactly what you need to
What you
do.
looking at? What you looking at? What's going on?
This is Seamus's map for 3D
Oh,
floors.
it's black screen, so I can't see anything.
You should be able to see something. It should pop up now.
Oh, there it is. Oh, good. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's how you do 3D floors. Good job. Big
See, the
brick.
Tasman also doesn't use
What?
GZD Builder when he's doing this sort of stuff.
Oh no,
I don't
I
really
use
either.
Doom Builder 2 for everything, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Likewise. Yeah.
I mean, like for Square, I've just been using GZ Doom Builder.
Nope,
But, like,
I use Doom Builder 2.
yeah, I mean, I started using Doom Builder 2 for that, but then like some things I'm just like, I really gotta use GZ Doom Builder for like floor alignments and shit.
You weak.
You can do it in Doom Builder 2. Honestly, mainly I just hate I hate GZ Doom Builder so much that I. Just,
Oh yeah, it's a fork of
it's
a
like
Codimp
yeah,
program.
it's like the
and
most
it's like
hacked
they'll
thing
shit
together.
it up.
Yeah, it's so
They'll-
hacked.
They'll completely fuck it up, and I think that that's kind of like similar to what Codimp said about his was it Doom Connector program. Like it just like he was done with it, and then it exchanged hands, and then he just does not follow it anymore because like they're just like doing all sorts of shit with it.
Yep. Okay. Anyways, that was the stream for today. Yeah. Bleh, is what I have to say about Maximum Doom. Bye.